Guys.
Hi.
Hi, stream.
Hi, Lucky.
Give me
Hi.
a sec. Let me look distinguished for a second, just for like.
Where's your top hat?
Alright. I don't know, what do we got? Hi guys, welcome back. It's Chronicle on a Friday. We're doing things.
Oh my gosh.
Good start, Lucky.
I
The
need
D&D things.
Unfortunately, I can't go through my normal jokes. I need to pass a government security clearance.
Oh, yes!
So, for legal reasons, those were all jokes. All of them. Sorry.
Too
Do it properly
late,
this time.
A little too late.
Hey guys, today we're playing D&D 5th edition, in case you're wondering. We're continuing on with the Planthera campaign in Lucky's world of his own creation, Planthera.
Wow.
If you'd like to see more of what we've got for my own campaigns, me, Holly. Actually, hang on, I'll just change it.
I was liking Lucky.
You've been overruled, Dungeon Master.
Cripple.
Continue, go.
You can check all those sick links down below. We've got some Instagrams, some TikTokies, X, not the porn site.
We don't even have a Twitter account.
We don't have a Twitter.
We don't have.
It's not Twitter, it's X.
But we don't have that either.
We don't have X. Or Threads. Or anything like that.
We do have a Threads, actually.
We do have cholera.
Oh,
Yep, that's a
I had
fact.
food poisoning.
That's also true.
Can I have a cup of tea?
Mm,
Gunpowder green. Not explosive.
I wish. Anyway, I guess let's just get straight into it. Anything else you're gonna add? Anyone else got? Look how pretty everything
If you'd
is.
like to watch some of the episodes that you might have missed, because I myself have to go back and catch up on what I missed last week because I wasn't here, you can check out the link to our YouTube where we've got all of our archive videos over there, not only for Loki's campaign, but also for Connor's Wild Beyond the Witchlight campaign as well. That
What's
runs
up?
on every second Wednesday. It's great. And also mine, if you're into that.
Mine's where the zoomies come out from, Holly.
Yeah,
That-
I'm usually confined.
That Wednesday is all Zoomies.
It's
To be
all
fair,
zoomies.
it's kind of the same for me because at Holly's campaign I'm very confided. It kind of is when I'm senile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Yeah, we get to be
I actually
feral.
love it. Yeah, but I love it. I can thrive off feral. Gay horse.
Sasuke Hans.
Sasuke Hans.
Sus gay horse.
He is.
Yeah. Take
Massive
it
bowl
again.
of Querios.
We also do gaming streams on the weekend as
Yeah.
well.
True. I'm not gonna
if
be
you
there.
guys like to. Why?
James is spending quality time with loved ones. And that's fucking disgusting.
Do you pick loved ones over D&D? How could
Guilty
you?
as charged.
And Minecraft.
That's so sad.
Loved ones
You
over
don't come from
Minecraft.
Minecraft?
Anyway,
We'll be playing Minecraft without Aulynn now because James won't be there. But we do it on Saturdays usually. So.
Sunday will be bold gay.
Be there.
All cleric, bold, gay.
All cleric, bold gay, honor mode.
Baldur's Gate.
Watch us cry. Baldur's Gate 3, as we try to attempt to complete the game on honor mode with only clerics.
And trying for me not to actually hit the attack button on a smoke powder barrel.
Yeah.
We'll do it.
Good luck, Leah.
It's
So
okay.
welcome.
I'm the one that guides them.
Anyway, ready to get crack-a-lackin'?
Yes.
Crack.
Crack.
One
Crack my lack. Oh, yo, crack.
For legal reasons, it's a joke. And also not for legal reasons. I don't do
I've got
that,
no drug
guys.
charges.
Don't do it, guys. Don't.
Just be safe, everyone, honestly.
If you're going to do narcotics, do it amongst in a safe environment.
In the police
In a-
lobby.
Yeah, in the lobby. That way
Safe
you will have
as
qualified
possible.
medical care nearby.
Oh, wow. Yo.
Or, you know, if you happen to be in like a more progressive area, a safe injection room's also a good environment.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Be safe, kids. Or don't.
What
Don't
is-
in the gutter.
How does Twitch feel about this sort of stuff?
I don't fucking know.
Because there was a period where they just allowed nudity, right?
Yeah.
You guys, we should do a naked stream.
Naked stream.
They're not allowed anymore. It's gonna be
Oh.
artistically done.
Oh, we can do that. Tasteful nudes.
I'll do body paint just there.
Oh my god, no.
What happened?
What happened last session? I wasn't here. Neither was Holly.
Oh, yeah.
I
Last
was-
time on Chronicle.
Last time on Chronicle. Coming fate.
Is that Gatorade?
Yeah, I need to replenish my
Powering through the
fluids.
plague.
Yeah. Yeah.
infested child.
Yeah. That's pretty ill.
Caught a spot of mortar and pestle.
Mmm.
Anyway, sick child.
Yes, I was ill on my drive home, and I was like, I don't want to crash. I didn't. I'm still here.
Good.
Yeah. Fine.
We'd be very sad if you crashed. Well, I would be.
You guys, would you still play D&D? If I
I
died?
got-
I would go through a period of mourning where I wouldn't play D&D.
There's an
And
entire
then I'd go through
subreddit
a period
dedicated
of
on moving
afternoon.
on to the
Shut
game
the
and how to do
fuck
it.
Oh, wow.
It happens a lot. Where people are like, how do you
He
respectfully...
said, I said I would go through a period of morning, and he said he'll go through a period of afternoon.
I thought you were going to say celebration. I was like, James.
No. I would be very sad.
See, James so far has told it Holly twice about not grieving properly and also saying Connor's buffer. Just
I
bringing
didn't say
line
that.
up again.
That is
Just
true.
bringing it up again. Make sure just everyone always remembers James's
I
statement.
actually had forgotten.
Holly, you're so buff that you're shiny. You know when you buff something enough?
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
shiny?
yeah. I get.
That's why you meant
That's why
to
it's
easily.
funny.
Do you buff your brain? Is that how you get it so
That's how,
smooth?
yeah, that's how you get it so smooth. There's no wrinkles at all. I buffed them all out.
Your bellies or lumps.
Or ridges or bumps. I just chew on fucking plates at the gym. That's what I do. That's my iron snack. That's how I get my protein.
Someone's like lifting something, you just like pull the weight off one edge and you're like, what the fuck?
It's just a bite mark and someone's 20 kilo weight.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Yep. That's why I have food poisoning. I chose the wrong plate size.
I've got like 80 kilos of undigested iron in my gut right now.
Yep.
I want to buy one of those little fish, like the fish that are made of iron that you put in like your kettle or.
And eat it.
No, it just slowly diffuses iron into your boiled water.
Please continue
Iron
with the
supplement.
recap before I lose it.
Anyways, last time on Chronicle.
Coming face to face with the poverty which pervades the city, Lynn has quickly found herself in possession of a small street urchin named Ella. The 10-year-old half-elf child tried to steal from the party, but stole Lynn's heart.
Aw.
Now Lynn, Shamms, Ethel, and Malian await the return of Flo and Zeph from their shopping expedition to explain how the party has now ended up with a second child.
Oh, we've walked in?
Oh, and we're entering with that bit,
Oh, okay.
you know. Polite conversation, you know, a quiet sort of tea room, and then, you know, I imagine a
Huge
polite knock
Edward
at the
the
door.
Pirate, yeah.
Hi, Flo. Hi, Zeph.
Oh, hi.
Hello?
Hey guys,
What
we're
have you
back.
guys been up to?
Suffering?
Shopping.
Nothing out of the usual then?
No. No, not really. It was decent.
Mm-hmm.
I'll like unfurl like I guess like a bunch of newspapers that I have like wrapped up and like, oh check this out, and I'll unveil like new armor that I bought, like check out the kit.
Wow.
That's a lot of newspaper.
Yeah. this is-
Snazzy, light, gonna hug me really well and protect me, but also look sick.
Mm-hmm.
Thought it was time for a change up.
Show
Yes.
off Zeph's curves.
Show my booty.
Do you have butt plates?
Yes, obviously.
Oh.
And I bought some food for everybody because you know we're gonna be going on a ship for a while, so I got some rations for people, so that
Oh.
way we can be fine for our voyage and stuff.
Did you get any lettuce?
Speaking of
Can I roll? Can I
lettuce-
roll for lettuce?
Sure. You're in slow enough where you'd consider buying lettuce for a ship voyage, I guess.
I'm assuming he hasn't bought like a cabbage a day, like just a cabbage for the first day.
Yes, I rolled a 15.
Yeah, you bought a lettuce.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Just
thanks,
have
Zeph.
fun.
There you go. I thought you'd be hungry. I thought you want a snack.
Speaking
Did
of
we just wait? I was gonna. We have.
The child is asleep in their
In
room right now,
Lynn's
so
room,
you don't
sorry.
actually know what you don't
yes,
see
okay,
it when you
yes,
enter.
Okay, good.
What did you guys get up to?
speaking of lettuce, Shamms and Ethel made an incredible salad out of rainbow lettuce.
Oh, that's
That they
pretty
found.
cool.
Rainbow lettuce.
And do you have any left?
Of course we
Or-
do. Yes.
Well, I would love to try some.
Yeah, me too. That sounds interesting.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I've never really made a salad before,
You
so
did amazing.
Good job, buddy.
thank you.
You guys actually rolled alright, so it's a pretty good salad.
What else happened? Shamms bought a new weapon,
Oh,
didn't you?
New weapon.
I show off my new. It's a mole again, except it's shiny.
Oh,
It's not like
Hey,
a
that's very good.
yeah, it's not like a fucking rock attached to a stick.
You said it was like entirely made of metal. with,
Yeah.
Like it
It's
was-
leather, like a leather handle, full on. Like
It's a shiny block.
Whoa. I get like a kid, like way too close to it, like. Oh.
That looks very, very heavy. I'm sure you would do some serious damage with
No,
it.
it's not too bad. I'm gonna try to like toss it and catch it.
Please be careful in my
give me a
house.
dexterity check.
Yay!
Be careful in my house.
I guess
please.
dex. I don't know. You can do either athletics or like a dex save.
Yeah, athletics sounds like that sounds like a fun time. Character sheet, please. I've never opened it in
Get it.
time. Well, we're gonna need whatever my modifier is.
Oh no,
Unfortunately.
my table.
The floor.
It's not gonna hit me on the head, is it? I'm like right next to you.
Crash, you're gonna wake up the
What the fuck?
Oh!
I imagine like the sight of this huge fucking pirate with a greatsword is probably enough to terrify the child anyway. So
It's enough to terrify
Or the
me.
rage that you will exude when you see the child.
that might not be true. You don't know.
True.
You don't know. Holly is very different to Flo in this regard.
What
Ahem.
did you roll, James?
A 9.
It's one below the fucking DC I said. I'm like, yeah, there's no way Bob can fail the athletics check.
I rolled a 3.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Ah!
Yeah, it just goes through a table.
No, it doesn't.
And tosses it up in the air. Well, actually, no, sorry. It embeds in the floor because you wouldn't be throwing it above a table.
I mean, it works, I guess.
Wait,
What
what would you do? That's inside.
I'm so sorry.
I'll get that. And I try to lift them all, but I physically can't.
Yeah, I can really struggle.
Step back. Let me handle it, and I'm gonna try. and lift
Strength
it.
check.
Strength check.
You can go athletics if you prefer.
That's what it is.
I don't know, strength, flat, or
I
athletics.
just assumed
do
my
this.
massive fuck off voucher would be enough
The
training.
mouse.
Yeah,
Oh,
not great. Yeah, not great.
It's kind of because it's embedded in like
That's
the
a 10.
yeah, it's embedded in the floor.
Yeah.
So you're kind of struggling a bit to like pull it out. You eventually manage to like pull it out, but like bits of the floor kind of like a bit of like the pickaxe head or something kind of got caught a little bit under a bit of the floor, so it just
Oh. That's not good.
That was a loud
This
noise.
is
Trails off into my room.
good
Yeah.
guy.
Oh shit, is Mel sleeping?
Melion's like sitting right
yeah,
there.
Melanie's awake.
Oh,
I was
no,
just
okay.
checking if Melanie has a spell on her. Hey, child's still sleeping.
Can I try to lift my thing off the ground?
Yeah, you can lift it up. Now it's out of the floor.
Cool.
I mean, impressive destructive power.
I'm so sorry.
We can fix it.
She's sleeping.
Who is sleeping?
1, 2.
Oh, that's right.
Wait, who else? Who's in this house?
Oh my god.
Is there an intruder?
No.
Oh, how loud are you saying that?
Loud.
If there was an intruder, you'd think they would just show their
Do
face.
you think I would know if they were sleeping in the house?
Lynn, you hear some stirring.
Oh my god. It's up room door.
I'll put the sickle down.
Are you alright?
Is everything alright?
I look at Fly.
Yes. Remember the two friends that I mentioned that haven't come here yet? They're here now and they're just loud. Well, one of them is, the other one's actually completely fine.
You guys, so you're kind of standing in this like small like apartment or something like that, and you see kind of emerging from this door what you probably first imagine is like a halfling. You're like, there's no way it could be a kid or something. And then you realize that's like a 10-year-old child in like these like moon pajamas, long red hair.
Pajamas!
Yeah.
What?
It's like really long red hair. That's still like a little bit messy and messed up a little bit, but it's yeah, and it's like it like waves at you. They're really tall.
Yes! You're right,
How tall
she
is?
is.
Oh, me? I'm really tall. Oh.
I was gonna say I'm not tall.
We're doing that. No, this is you're tall for a child. So this is a 10-year-old. Like they're like, wow, they're really tall.
6'5" pirate.
I mean,
That's a really big knife.
Yes, it is.
Yes, small person. I am confused. What is this?
So, when we
Hi, I'm Ella.
What
that's Ella,
is an Ella?
her. When we were at the market, I found her.
Oh,
And-
is this like an adoption?
Ah,
Oh, congratulations,
Why
guys!
don't we let Lynn explain what
I look at Mel and
the
Lynn
situation
together, and I'm like,
is?
The child looks at you. Are you adopting me?
Let's let Lynn finish what
I
an
was going
Ella
to ask
is.
you about that later. Not like for.
You are adopting
I was-
this Ella child? What?
What's your passive insight?
That's pretty high, I think, actually.
You said a tech.
15.
Lynn has a negative charisma.
Yeah.
She's so obvious in her
Ah.
facial expressions.
That face is just like, yeah. Like, even Mel with like a high charisma isn't hiding it that well. She's just like saying that really awkwardly.
I give Mel and Lynn a very congratulatory hug, a really big congratulatory. Oh, congratulations, guys! I mean, I guess what, 100, 200 years of being together. You know, this is, I guess, like the next step. This is great. Well done. You'll both make great moms.
You can see Flo's eye just twitch. So this was a surprise,
To me too. I didn't expect to find
but you found what? You just picked it up on
No,
the street?
no.
Sorry, not it. She. Ella. What pronouns do you use?
She.
Okay, so you found her on the street.
Look, she was associated with some bad people and.
Oh yes, so let's adopt her when we know nothing about her.
Well,
Is
I
it what
wasn't.
you're-
It's only been a few hours. I just wanted to get her fed and at least have a night's rest before I even think of anything in the future. Like.
Melanie kind of
Well-
sends you the direction of the conversation, having take Ella back to bed.
Can I quickly just
well,
insight Ella just to see if she's not like some sort of undercover agent
Yeah,
or
you
some
can
shit like that,
insight
like
check
child,
the-
like I'm here to just get close and
Yeah.
stab people.
You can insert the child.
Oh, 21.
Yeah, this is a kid.
There's a kid. Cool.
This is a child that, with insight checks and stuff like that, you could tell, like, even though, like, it's been deep clean and stuff, like, this child was dirt fucking poor. Like, there's still dirt and stuff, and, like, it's like ingrained in the skin, like, the hair and stuff, like, you can tell that it's been worked out recently, but before then, it's still matted. Like,
Well, it was lovely to meet you, Ella.
You too. Yeah.
nice meeting you guys, too.
Nice to meet you, kid.
Sorry for waking you.
Yeah, you're good.
That'd be my bad.
That was nicer than a normal wake up, Seth.
Well, sleep well. You are in safe company at least.
If you need anything, just give us a yell.
Okay. Tots up to bed, like kind of waddling, like a hand, like grasped around Melion's like 3 fingers.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, congrats again, but
No,
this is very poor.
So
this
I
is poor
don't need
timing.
to be a little bit about this, but
We are going on a fucking ship.
Yeah.
would it?
Child. And
What is something? What you decided to
no.
adopt a child right before we go on a journey on the
it wasn't
sea?
the plan.
With
I
the
didn't.
beach?
I didn't plan on that happening at all. We found her in an alleyway after she tried to steal things from Shamms and Ethel because.
Also, let's bring a thief with us.
Oh,
Yeah, I like.
One is not good enough.
You never know when you'll need certain expertise.
I don't think we should be dating a child to just steal from people.
no.
I'm not teaching the child.
Absolutely.
Do you want me to teach the child how to steal?
No,
Okay.
absolutely not.
Okay.
No,
Right,
she was only doing it for a survival aspect. It wasn't because she wanted to steal things from people at all. You should have seen her when we found Shamms. You saw her. when we found her.
Yeah, she was pretty scared.
Looking at her, she wouldn't have even made it past her teenage years. She would have starved. I had to do something. I wasn't thinking that far ahead. All I did was feed her and wash her and give her its night's rest.
And adopt her at the same time. I know you, Lynn. I know that is what is happening here. Even if it's not happening right now, this minute, it will be happening. You have already made up your mind, and so has Melly. I can see it.
Well,
All I'm
yes,
saying is that
maybe.
it was a hell of a time to decide to,
I know.
you know, find a random child on the street and decide to adopt her.
I know.
Logistically, I'm just not sure it's very safe.
I don't think where she was safe either.
Well, I mean, it's up to you. I just think,
Well, there's always the possibility of sending her with Melian back to Burgard if need be. But Melian's also convinced that when she's coming to Florián with us.
what?
Yes! She wants to
Right,
go.
so we are going to take the fucking other child.
Oh yeah, Patrick.
Yeah, that stupid bitch.
Oh,
He could be alright.
He's a very good runner.
On the water is not very helpful, but
That's a good point.
right. Well, I'm not saying we should just ditch Ella. Of course, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that we should talk about what we do in this case.
absolutely. I was planning on it. I was planning on bringing
It's
it
just a
up.
bit of a surprise.
I was planning on actually saying something, except Shamms threw his weapon down and woke her up, so she came out of the room.
Ah, so
before I
that
could-
is why you were
before I could
freaking out a little bit.
Yes, before I could say anything. I was going to tell you. It wasn't going to be like a secret or anything like that.
Well, I don't think you would be able to sneak a child on the
Oh,
map and
absolutely
have
not.
it be a
But
secret.
like it was like 10 seconds away. I was 10 seconds away from telling you.
Sorry again about your flaw.
Is there a way to fix this?
Yes.
Anybody have? Actually, would.
Yes. Let me just fix it real quick.
You've got mending? Yeah. I was checking Melly and had it as well.
Yes. No, it's fine. Look, it's brand new.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Ah,
Please don't do it again.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well,
I think, honestly, you did a good thing today. You saved her a life of hardships and cruelty. So, and she's in good protection with you two. And us if she needs it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think so. I mean, obviously it's not ideal that we have to bring a little kid onto a ship, but I guess
know.
being on a ship protected with crew and us is, I guess, somewhat better than left in the streets to sort of fend for yourself and potentially get, well, you know.
Yes. And it was never my intention to try and give that responsibility to any of you all at all. I'm more than capable of taking care of her, and so is Melian.
No doubt about that. At
no,
all.
we don't.
Yes, but like you
But
don't
I mean,
have to feel
no,
like
but-
it's an added responsibility for any of you.
No, we're all friends. We stick out for each other. If the kid needs anything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it is an imposition to care for a child in our vicinity. I think it is just a given.
Mm.
But obviously this changes certain things. Children are very impressionable.
Yes.
Why do I feel like you're looking at me when you say that, right?
Well, Flori's just... All I'm saying is that we need to think about something like that a little bit as well.
Mm.
Do you know if this child has skills at all that could be
She
other than being quiet and stealing things?
She does know some magic.
Oh,
Oh, that is interesting.
that's for a kid.
Yes.
Well, most children who have magical ability learn from quite a young age. It depends obviously on how formal their teaching has been, but it's quite common in the
Oh,
Empire.
is she like a wizard or
We
something?
don't know
Oh.
yet. Melian said that she might go to Lucia and see if those two could figure it out.
Huh.
If that's okay.
Well, you don't have to ask me for
Okay.
permission. I think Lucia is a wrong person. She can decide for
Yes. Well,
herself. I'm sure she would not say no.
yes, that's something that they were going to try and figure out, whether it's like an innate thing or learned or other.
Or a curse.
Oh, I hope not.
Me too.
A curse? Why do you
Cursed with magic?
Why did that specifically come to your mind?
1,000-yard stare
Can I insight?
Sure.
You know about the ghosts.
Yeah, it's not great. I think it's +5, so could be wrong.
Plus 5.
Plus
Yeah,
five.
14.
Mm.
I'm not trying to hide anything. I'm just doing a 1,000-yard stare. Like,
Well, I would, if it's okay with everybody here, I am quite tired. I have some things that I would like to do before bed. I would like to talk to you, Lynn, in private, if that is okay as
Oh.
well.
Sure, absolutely. That's
Um,
fine.
Also, I know that we all expected this, but I would love to go to the library tomorrow.
Oh, yes.
While we have time here, I'm not saying that you guys have to come, but Shamms, I had something that I wanted to run past you, if it is possible, of course, and you feel comfortable with it. I would quite like to use some of my time in the library to, well, let's just say I would like to delve into your problem a little bit more. I'm quite good at looking for things, digging into them, and I would like to, if I can, learn a little bit more about Eunice, about your people, and perhaps see if I can find any leads at all about where Anissa might have gone. See, I'm thinking that she may have gone on some sort of pilgrimage. Maybe it's a common thing for people to, like, to traverse plains and things like that on a holy pilgrimage or something like that. We know she was looking for, I have the name somewhere in here. She was looking for like a place for where Grungo, is that correct?
She is what I think I've talked about her leading a resistance group in the Tuna Savannah, which is like a breakaway,
Something like that.
which is like trying to be a breakaway state from the Androns.
Which is where the Grungs really are, right?
Yes, where the Grungs and Twirls
Okay,
are
cool.
from.
Yeah. So I would like to research a little bit more if that is possible. If you would be interested, of course, you're more than welcome to come with me. But I thought I would just ask if it is okay with you first if I look into it.
Shamms was very happy. I was actually hoping someone would
Of course,
help me look into it.
of course.
Thank
We
you.
are
Clark.
friends, and I would be more than willing to do whatever I can to help you.
Beautiful.
Do we want to have some salad before bed?
Absolutely.
I've had a lot of salad already.
I am peckish.
Please do have them.
Yes.
I'm very
Interesting.
refined.
Mm.
What I eat.
Yeah, it's real, same. Us two are just like,
You see that my knife is sort of like backwards, and I'm just like, why is it?
I'm signing to Connor's account. That's why my thing's up.
Yeah, what do you mean? You should be signed into my account, you need it.
No, I was opening up Google Docs. I don't recognize any of these. What do you mean I opened
Yo,
this
you looking at my
yesterday?
docs?
no.
Don't dox me.
I'm
bro.
I'm trying to like cut the salad the wrong way. I'm like,
No, no.
what up?
Yes.
Wait, and I'm like, wait, do I hold it this way? Like, I'm gonna put the color the wrong way around. Like the fork in this end and the knife in this end. Is that right?
No.
No.
I just
No.
eat it with my hands.
Other. Yes. No.
Right. Well.
Fork to mouth, not knife to mouth. Just. I was trying. It's like.
You're trying a bit.
That's really good.
Well, before we go to bed, I would like to pull Lynn aside, if that's possible.
I would like to divvy up rations. How many rations could you say I have bought for everyone?
However much money you took out.
How much is rations again? Like 5 silver?
Yeah, like that.
That's what Flo's gonna say.
You're gay. And now you have a child.
250,
Now you okay.
255,
No.
750, 10. 12 and a half gold worth of rations, so everybody gets 5 rations each.
Okay.
Just for now.
Oh, thank
Yay,
you.
thank
Add
you.
5 rations to your inventory, everybody.
Yippee.
Inventory.
Yippee wee!
Oh.
Yippee.
Add how do I add items to my inventory? Would you believe I haven't done this once in the past?
You go to manage inventory,
Add equipment? Oh, manage inventory.
then you search at the top what you want.
Bread.
The rations.
Rations.
Ratio.
What?
Ratio, bro.
Horatio.
Add. Wait.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio.
Going to equip my new
You knew her
armor.
ratio?
I did.
What was her ratio?
Pretty high, bro.
This is just in my inventory.
Why do you have a ruby worth 15,000 gold?
1,500 or 15,000?
15,000.
Okay,
1500.
5,000 because I have 3.
I think they were 500
my
gold
box,
each,
right?
right? They would have been 500 gold.
Maybe
Really?
add a,
Rubies?
maybe
I
add
thought
a
they
note
were-
somewhere.
I need to like rewatch to see. What
Oh, was that from the
The box that we found in
I
the
thought
street,
they were
right?
diamonds.
where the ironstone was as well?
No.
The same thing?
I don't.
The random crate in the middle of the
Yeah,
road,
on the way-
on our way from Tall Hill to...
Oh, yo!
I thought they were blood diamonds.
No, I thought you had the blood diamonds and then.
Yeah,
I
but we have
obviously-
a random crate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have the blood diamonds.
Yeah. Then,
Are you sure? There might have been 50 gold each.
I don't know. Yeah, I need to.
I think there would've been 50
I need to
gold each.
relook at the.
Yeah.
At the I need to rewatch the VOD. Cause I'm like,
Revodge.
rewatch. Ew, okay.
What were they doing? Oh yeah, you two are gonna talk.
Yes.
Shamms is going to sleep.
I will follow Shamms.
Bunkin' boy.
Bunkin' boys! I show off my new armor. I put on my new fit for him, and it's like, see, it's got like a pauldron, and then it's just like,
Yo, that's so cool.
but like, and this armor's completely sleeveless, so you can actually see like the purple dragon tattoo that I've got going across my like pale blue skin. Like, yeah.
I just have a big shell.
And what a mighty shell it is, man. What a mighty shell it
Really?
is.
Thanks for letting me know.
Bah.
Not a game. How I knew that.
This is in character.
Gay.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, I knew that.
Thanks.
Have you seen me?
Lynn, I know it's late, but I was hoping that I could have a moment of your time.
That's alright. Yes, that's fine.
I'm assuming Ethel's gone as well.
Yeah,
I'll
Ethel
wait
will
for
come.
everybody
Ethel will
to-
come with us.
Ethel was a
leave.
bunkin' boy.
Ethel, check this fit out!
Melanie
Yeah.
and Ella.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That's
they're
fine.
fine.
I know this is a lot to ask.
Oh.
But I was hoping that you might be able to do me a favor.
Absolutely.
I was well, you know how we are going to the library.
Mhm.
I know that I am a very smart individual on my own, but I would really like to help Shamms as best as I can, and I was wondering if it might be possible for you to loan me the stone that you found. Just for
Finally,
You'd like to have
the-
it back.
just for the
You
library.
can have it
Just
for
for the
as long
library.
as you need. Really.
No, I
No,
just
I've been
for-
wanting to give that to you for a while now. You can
Ah.
have it. Remember when I tried to give it to you? And
Yes, but I don't deserve to have it.
No,
just
you
be-
do.
But it's yours.
No, but
it
I
belongs
want to
you.
gift it to you.
But I just wanted to help Shamms.
Yes, and you
I
can
just
have
want
it.
the-
You can
like-
have it to help Shamms anytime because it will be yours.
Just accept it.
I know this is.
Box of herbal tea.
Okay, well, I will gladly accept it. Thank you.
Yes.
I would appreciate it. like I said, I want to do as best as I can to help Shamms, to look into whatever I can about Junis. And I am just a bit worried that I myself will not be enough to do that. So.
Oh, you're already remarkably smart yourself. I'm sure you would.
Well, not nearly as smart as my sister, but I appreciate it.
Still smart nonetheless.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I would, if you're okay to part with it, then I would.
I am more
That'd be
than okay
appreciated.
for you to have it.
And it's like, yes. Has like a pocket like in her bag that she's been waiting to like translate it. I've had this ready for ages. That's the cleansing stone. Does this one?
Oh, thank you. I will take this time.
Please don't try and give it back to me. It's yours.
Okay, well,
Gifted.
thank you.
No worries.
I will pay you back in my own way then.
No, it's fine.
I'm not very good at having an open-ended gift. It has to be, there has to be equivalent or like a decent exchange. So,
I think you being
I will think of something.
a great
Babysitting
friend.
service.
And then I'll
Babysitter.
I'll tuck it into my pocket. While we are, just having a chat between the two of us, I'm a little bit concerned about this new member of our group that you have brought
I know.
with us. But not for the reasons that you probably think I am. I am an older sister, and I had to pitch in a little bit. My mother was often away with the Navy when I was small, and my father, I mean, I don't know how much you know about the Empire, but the male parent usually takes on the housekeeping duties and the raising of the children, and my family is quite a, there is a lot of history. It is very noble and very intense with certain things, and so my father, I think that he felt perhaps a little bit confined by his duties, and it was a little bit too much, and so I stepped in as much as I can, and I could do whatever I could to help him. That's what I did. So I know a lot goes into raising a child. I have seen it many times, and I have also been a part of raising Lucia and raising my other sibling Isabella. I am just concerned that we have some interesting characters in our group, and I'm not saying that anyone in particular is going to be a problem.
Oh.
I'm concerned for myself as well. I am not a very good influence on young people at the moment. I'm very, very volatile, and I just don't want to. You say she's very scared. I don't want to scare her any further.
I wouldn't say that she's very scared. I think she's had a gay hand in her life. I think she's had a really rough time, and she told me she lost her parents when she was about 4, so
Right.
she's spent a long time without really anyone, and I think spending that much time as she did probably left her with a few less things to be as scared about, and it's probably not as fragile as I would like to believe for a child, how a child should be at that age.
How old is
She's
she?
10.
10. Well, at 10 I was wielding a sword, so
Yes, at 10 I was cooking my own meals.
I knew how to chop somebody's head off, so that is,
Oh. Lovely. Smart, no.
Yes, the Empire is well, naval families are very wed to their traditions. So, as long as you can stab somebody, then you are doing a pretty good job.
I know that there might be some people in our group that might not be a great influence on her, but I never thought of to be
me?
one of them.
You don't think that I am?
No, you're still a good person. We've been over this.
At this point, we are just walking in circles, no?
Yes, but no, I was more concerned over other people rather than you. You would probably be the person in the group that I trusted most with her, other than
Why
Melly
would...
and myself.
Well, I am flattered, but I'm not sure that I see why.
Because you are a good-natured person and you're intelligent enough to know to not let a child wield a massive hammer.
Oh, that's so rude.
And you might not influence the child in bad ways of justice. In the way that some people
We're
might.
just bad influences, aren't we, Shamms? We're terrible people.
And I know that sometimes they might mean well, and I understand that they do mean well, but it's just not suited for
For a small
We should find
child.
our own child and raise it.
Oh my
True.
god, that would be the most fucked up child I've ever seen in my life.
I mean,
God.
Ella can have a sibling.
I mean, hey.
We already have Patrick.
We get Patrick.
Patrick's gonna be one of the Bunkin boys.
Patrick's a Bunkin boy.
We get Patrick in the divorce agreement.
Patrick's a Bunkin boy. Let's go.
And I know that
Oh, I know what she wants.
you do have
Can you get the dog bed out of my room and bring it out here for her?
I know
so
that
she
you-
can come sit.
do have your issues with being angry and everything of the sorts, but
Beat the child.
oh my
I
god.
would never. I would never.
Absolutely
Abs-
not.
Absolutely
That
not.
never crossed my mind for any character in our party. I know that none of them would even think about doing that.
I will kill someone who lays a finger on this sweet innocent child.
I'll cover the sweet innocent child in the blood of their enemies.
No, it will not happen. I will throw myself in front of the blood.
But even though it is something that you're trying to work through, I can still see that you are working through it quite well still. I know that there have been moments. I know that there have been. It happens to me too, not with anger, but with other things.
Depression.
A little bit.
That is bad.
Just a little depression.
But I still think I can see that you're trying, and I don't think you'd be one to do anything at all that might influence the child. In
No,
the
of course not.
Yes,
If anything,
but-
I would try my hardest to make sure that your child is nothing like me.
I want my child to be a good person.
Going around in circles. We're gonna keep going around.
And the world keeps spinning around.
Well,
and around.
I appreciate that you think that, but
Don't
when I look at my reflection, I don't see a good person. So
One day.
Like 3 a.m.
Amazon Prime one-day delivery?
Shut the fuck up.
let me be evil.
First gonna be going to bed one night.
Let me
and
be
then-
a therapist.
And just Lynn's gonna be at the window. So you're a good person. Say it in the mirror.
Say it!
Never.
Well, what do we do about the Ella situation then? What would you like? I think I should perhaps discuss rooms with the what is his name? What is this fucker's name? Something with a T in it.
Oh, with Magnus.
Magnus
Yes, with-
Tarnok.
With Magnus. Do you think she would like a separate room, or perhaps you could have like a suite attached?
Oh, possibly. I'd ask her how she thinks about it, but she seems to be
Yeah.
agreeing with everything that I say regardless, because she's grateful anyway.
Well, perhaps I will, if it is okay with you, I would like to speak with her
Mhm.
in the morning about these kind of things. Being on a ship is a lot for a great deal of people who are far older than,
Mhm.
than Ella, but you know, she is also capable of making her own decision, and I just, if it's okay with you, I would like
Absolutely.
to ask her
I
a
was
couple of
going
questions.
to talk about it with her as well. The whole like adopting thing. I didn't
Yeah, that-
even bring that up with her. That was gonna be like a later thing, like asking if that's something that she wanted.
And yet again, Zeph fucked
yes.
up.
Well, I think he just got ahead of himself.
Perhaps.
He was excited.
Zeph's gonna teach that child to stab someone.
Yes.
Perhaps Zeph needs a bit of a filter.
What's that?
Yes. But yes, that was something that I was going to ask her anyway and see if that was something. And I was going to tell her about the ship and what will happen if she does stay with us and everything like that and where we are going. I was going to try and speak to her about it
Sure.
regardless. So it was never my intention
Well,
to
maybe
just...
we do it together then.
Absolutely.
And
yes.
of course with Melian.
Yes. It was never my intention to just drop this, say yes, this is what we're doing, and just having you all agree to it. I was going to speak
Well-
about it properly. It just...
I think your heart was already set on taking her with us, so I don't think there was any point really for any of us to, not that we would have, but for us to say no.
But I still wanted to speak about it with you.
Of course. Well, I want you to know that I will do anything in my power at all possible to protect her. So, you know, as long as I live, I will do whatever I can.
You got Flo on your side. It's good.
Always.
Yeah, besties.
I
we're
win.
besties.
I win.
And even when there's a
I
curse
win
in
D&D.
time.
I win it's D&D.
I have one
Flo's
D&D.
feelings about the child are very different to Flo's feelings about the child.
Flo's like, kill it.
Holly hates this child.
Yeah, fucking.
Kick the child off the boat.
Walk the plank, bitch!
Child.
The
Oh,
child.
Drown.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For saying drown.
Thank you for drowning.
Of course, nothing's necessary. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I'm sure that this will be a little bit extra that I will need for doing whatever I can to research for Shamms. I know that he is not as confident in his own intelligence, and I think that is a shame, so I would like to step in as much as I can.
Absolutely. I'll also be joining you at the library as well. There's stuff that I need to research. I might have left Volvora
Yeah.
a while ago, about 100 years ago, and it might have been my home, but since I left, I have not read or seen anything about it, actually. I
Oh.
completely tried to avoid it from my memory. So I think if we're going there, that's something that I should know, because 100 years is a long time.
Well, I was intending to do a little bit of research as well,
Oh.
so perhaps we can do some research
Together? I'd love that.
It's pretty fucking gay.
We're gay, but
separately.
Separately!
Separate.
Gays!
Separate.
Lynn has a whole wife.
Yes.
Separate
A whole lot.
Yeah, not even half.
Not
a
even
full
half
one.
of it.
My wife.
Not
Yeah.
half yet.
Yes.
Two halves.
Crap monster,
You
go!
know what that means though? 2 wives.
Yeah, just one's a set of fucking legs.
2 wives.
Anyway, well, thank you very much for the conversation and for the gift. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
absolutely.
How are you doing with everything that has happened, and also now having another person to add to the list of things that you have to be concerned about? That sounds like a lot of stress.
If
Or
I don't have people to be concerned about, I don't think there's anything for me to do. So,
well, that's not true. There's lots of things for you to do.
Like pray. Be emo.
if that's what I think.
That is what I think, yeah. But, you know, I appreciate that everyone's purpose is different. I am still trying to find my own. I have found meditation is Not as calming as I thought it was going to be.
Oh?
Perhaps it is the location I've been doing it in.
Where have you been meditating?
The ocean.
Oh. Oh, when you go for the walks?
Sometimes.
How's that not calming?
Well, the sea, the sea is a little bit stressful for me as well, and when I say meditate, I mean like I have been in the water, so holding your breath maybe perhaps is not conducive to
For-
meditation.
How long?
Just as long as it hurts.
Yeah, you got your work cut out for you, buddy.
At least she's honest.
I didn't think so.
I can keep trying.
Cast wish.
At least for Flo's depression to go away.
Fix depression.
I wish to end depression.
I cast no depression. I cast
Calm
emotions.
I cast robotism at
Very
9th level.
No depression necessary.
Oh,
Calm emotions at 9th level.
I cure your depression.
Yeah, that would cure depression for real. Make everybody
I
so
don't
chill.
think that's good at all.
I quite like being at the bottom of the water. If I could stay down there forever without it hurting, then I probably would. I quite like it.
Well,
There is something that is, you might not understand this, but there is something that is very calming about being underneath the waves. Things that are bothersome when they are above, they do not cause me any trouble when I am below the water. I found it quite fascinating as well to see a whole other world, essentially, beneath the waves.
I think being under there could be extremely calming. I can't say that I've submerged myself to the bottom myself, but maybe you should come up for air a little bit sooner.
How soon do you mean?
Before it starts.
That's not a very long time meditating.
Well, I don't think that you should be doing that.
Well, it is certainly a way that I have been connecting with the Andros.
What? What?
I'm like a bit sacrificed, like gods.
Well, anyway.
What? Wait.
Yeah, bye. Good to chat.
What do you mean you're leaving? Why are you leaving? Why? You can't just say that you're connected to the gods and leave. What are you?
Goodbye. I've taken up too much of your time. We will discuss this later.
We will be discussing this later. I will be discussing this with you.
Goodbye.
Please sleep well.
Same to you. Enjoy, a bit of sleep if you can.
No, I can. I'll be sleeping.
I'm off to go and drown myself.
Again? What?
That was a joke.
Then cast spider climbs crawling
Like
the
with,
fucking walls.
What are you doing?
Self-harming again. Get the fuck out of the water.
I was joking. I was kidding. I see now that it was not taken as a joke. Listen, what can I say? Sometimes sometimes jokes land poorly. I wasn't joking about the god thing though. I actually.
Oh, then why are you leaving my path? Why are we not talking about?
Stop running from me.
I feel like you have had a very busy day. You know what? Perhaps we talk about this later.
We will be.
Will we?
Yes.
Well, okay then. Anyway, it has been a busy day. I don't want to add to your plate. Anyway, thank you very much for your advice on God things. Anyway, it has been quite illuminating.
You're welcome. I'm glad that it worked.
Yes. Well, it certainly did something.
Lynn's just getting more and more confused by the second.
I think I have been blessed. Anyway, goodbye. We will speak about it later. Good night, sleep well. Flo just walks out of the door laughing, closing behind her. Goodbye, sleep well.
Bye, goodbye.
Just like standing by her. What?
Slay.
Slay.
Slaw.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Slay.
What's the rock called?
Ironstone of intellect.
Gimme! Gimme!
Fucking finally.
Gimme!
Can't wait.
Gimme!
Yeah, please have a boost my intelligence. We really need
I never
intelligence in
said
the
I wanted a
prize.
star.
You said you wanted very specifically something that boosts your intelligence.
I
I'm like, oh well, I'll get rid of the dagger of venom. That's just kind of an odd trinket away, and I'll give you something to boost it. You know, a bit of fun. And so nice and balanced. And just, oh, thanks, DM. We'll put it in our pocket.
Headband of intellect would have been better.
Well, I
Yeah,
didn't
that's why I
find
didn't
it.
choose it, Connor.
But
I
it would've
didn't find it.
It would have been good.
I
the
didn't
Shamms.
find it.
That Shamms was
Sometimes Lucky has to drop it in your.
Yeah, sometimes you have to give it to me.
It's not Ironstone is spelled I-O-U-N.
Yes, I know.
Cool.
Wait, what?
Ayun?
Aulynn.
Lame.
What the fuck? I always forget where the hell.
I'll send you a link to it.
Tuned items, I got it. It's okay.
Okay.
Don't worry, we are good.
Don't forget that you got, I think it's...
Yes.
I'm going to start my dramatic arc.
I've finally been able to give that stone to Flo. I tried to give that stone
Gimme.
to Flo ages ago.
Oh, now you have to change my stat
Yeah, you have to change my AC.
What?
on the.
Because her intelligence
On
goes up.
Ah,
And
yes.
my AC went up. I
Okay.
got new armor.
Well then,
I want you all to know that I was being the bigger person here with the child.
Yeah, also, her, like, kind of like her intestines where they currently are.
I would never do anything to Holly. I would do anything for Holly, never do anything to Holly.
I don't
All you
know.
gotta
I
know
don't
is a
know.
child.
You were pretty fiercely protective of the child.
No. Me and Holly had a conversation. I was like, if you genuinely want me to like get rid of it,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah.
If it's like genuinely
I
upsetting.
got the death eyes when I threatened.
Oh yeah, because you didn't
because
actually
I'm-
threaten to do anything. Like Holly didn't actually threaten to do anything to the child. She was like, haha, kill it. But like that was like, oh yeah.
That was like a funny ha ha ha.
I was just like, make murder.
Legal reasons, that's a joke.
Should we have a
Legal
child punting
reasons, that's
contest?
a joke.
Ooh.
A child what?
Punting?
How far?
Punting!
Fuck the child.
Football!
Don't kick the baby.
Punting?
Please.
Punting? Bunting?
Punting?
Bunt?
Would she bunt on my punt?
Blunt?
Oh.
Blunt force trauma.
Oh, that's what Lynn does when she's
Monk.
Bonk.
When she's-
Monk.
Angie?
mace.
Monk.
You haven't seen Lynn Angie, so you don't know.
Yeah, they're adding
I really want to see Lynn Angie.
Bonk.
do you know they're adding a mace to Minecraft?
Yo, the pepper spray.
I wonder if her pepper's behind my pipe.
I'm sorry.
It kills spiders in one hit.
It also kills my eyes.
Much pain. But yeah, I assume everyone's gonna take a long rest.
Long rest.
Yes.
See,
Um,
Long rest.
Not that. Not that.
As you go to
not
bed, you see Melian and Ella. They are throwing
They're cuddling.
little glowing light bulbs, the dancing lights cantrip, and they're like moving those around the room.
Wholesome.
Disgust.
Big
child.
Oh.
Burn it in fire.
Wholesome child.
Oh,
No,
so
to
cute.
God.
So adorable.
I may or may not have just created the character sheet for Ella.
Ella Slay. Oh my gosh. Ella, this is wonderful. Look at how pretty they are. Did you help do some?
Like starts moving some of them.
Oh my gosh! Even I can't do that.
Purdy.
Oh.
He's different colour lights, so.
Why are you having a disco at 10 p.m.? It's bedtime.
What? Bedtime, child.
You change your mind.
I suppose. Oh yeah, that would be. I suppose a
Change
different thing because
clothes.
Melian would be more of a nocturnal person as well. Because it's a drow,
Yes.
and yeah, and I suppose
Nighttime.
Ella doesn't have a bedtime normally. It's hey, this hour is the best time not to get stabbed in my sleep.
Yes.
But yeah.
She had a little bit of a nap, so now she's awake again.
Yes.
Mother, can I please have some water? Mom, I threw up.
That's me. I give off that energy a lot. You know the kid that like stands in the doorway? Mom, I threw up.
I was a different child. I always almost made it to the bathroom and I threw up on my parents' bedroom floor. I would wake up, 3 a.m., me like splinting.
Lockie and I cut from the same cloth, because that is 100% what I would do.
That was a very well behaved child.
Nope.
I was trying to get to the toilet. It's just too far away from my little legs.
Your little feet couldn't run that far.
And then it just turned into a carpet bombing campaign. My parents had to sell a car because of me, because they couldn't get rid of the smell.
Bad?
Fuck.
They got on Howden Belina.
The poor bastard that got that car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That poor bastard, my brother got a screw once, and went along the edge of it. And then I saw my dad fucking, like half his head just out of the veins just popping. It's like, why did you do that?
Like a girl, change his clothes.
I was throwing crackers off the roof of that car. Anyway, blah. Like a penguin from Madagascar, I slit.
Kowalski!
We take long rest.
Long rest
I had
time.
long rest.
Lynn
Eventually,
can
mate.
literally just like start meditating right there. Like Lynn can just like sit on bed and meditate. You guys have fun. It's
Yeah.
semi-conscious, so Lynn can just be like, yes, disco in my room.
Eventually managed to, the child go back to bed. You see the magic does tire Ella out quite a lot.
Okay.
Okay,
Parenting strat. Make the child cast magic spells for bedtime.
yes. Have disco before bed. Before bed.
Epilepsy.
I'm
tired now.
No, we don't do that here. Yeah. And then they just go to bed.
Yeah.
Slow.
Sleepy times.
Ella is in the middle of bed. Sleep together.
Savage.
Sandwich. And I get sandwich.
Except like 4 hours later, Lynn gets up.
This is when you stop.
I need dusting.
As you get up, you notice
Yeah,
Ella's
got the
head is
Twist.
in her arm.
I don't get up. I can't get up. If Ella's head is on my arm, I cannot get out of bed. I am trapped there.
Well, I guess I'm stuck.
Lynn just like sits there. Lynn's like, oh, my
It's like, a we-
dishes.
it's like a weird pile where like Lynn's stuck on Ella's head and like Melian's holding Lynn's hand.
This is so gay.
It's so gay. It's so cute. But Lynn needs to do the dishes. My dishes.
Not.
It is stuck.
Lynn just has to lay in bed and wait.
There's only one way to get down to take an 8-hour sleep.
Keep them in bed.
Be confined.
Please let me do the dishes. That's all I wish. Light activity. Light dishes activity.
Nope. You guys have got a long rest?
Yes.
Hey! Let me go to the library, Lockie. I'm begging, please.
I mean, it's up to you guys. Really. What's the order of you guys getting up? What are you doing? This first thing, just climb out of a fucking window.
Library! I don't think you understand
It's like a third floor
how
window.
feral I go in a library.
It's got like, because it's like a kind of like, you know, boat size, like a boat themed tavern. There's like a porthole, you're like crawling out of a porthole on the 3rd floor, like spider crawling your way.
Patrick just walks by like,
It's,
Library!
it's so me.
Books.
It's so me.
Me-core spider crawling at walls.
No, out of a pirate tavern. In my pirate hat, my pirate coat. Going to the library! Sorry.
Holly is ready to go to the library.
I am so excited.
Large book room.
You should see me in the state library. I'm insane.
To be a celery is
But I have to be really comfortable around the person, otherwise I have to contain myself. Just like the libraries.
I like the library.
I love libraries.
Book room.
Book
It's
room.
the book room, but big book room.
Big books.
You
I
should see
like big
my
books
book
that
of
contain
10,000
my
mathematical reviews that I have on my desk.
How big is it?
That's what she said.
Probably about the same size as this MacBook,
That
except
sounded
it's
devious.
thick. And it's hardcover bound. It's got the really old-fashioned like red, with the gold writing on it. I'll bring it one time.
Books.
It's thicker than
Holy
that.
shit.
Oh yeah, no, I know that, but like,
It's heavy as well. Like you could probably kill someone if you drop this thing on them.
I'm just sad.
it's a nice book, that one.
I've never seen someone so happy over
For a book written by a racist, that's a really nice job they did.
Oh,
Oh, Lovecraft.
Lovecraft upsets me, but I love books.
I love
Like, come in think, I'm just like appreciate that, like how like they did a really like gold filigree.
Hang on,
Yeah.
hang on, guys.
DM cam.
I've got this. Don't worry.
Showing off book.
You're not gonna miss out.
And look at this nice
Look.
gold inlay. This is like 3D textured, so you can kind of like rub the tentacles. a
I
little
love to
bit.
rub the tentacles.
Yeah, you can rub
Wow.
Cthulhu.
Actually, no, I think it's called a
Crazy.
text. Yeah, you can like you can make a. Actually, no, the eyes are also
Would you
indented.
rub my Cthulhu?
Until I what?
Lovecraft.
Tentacle mass.
Get it out of here! Get the book out of here!
Good book.
Get the book out of here!
Yeah, I feel like I've just revealed a lot about myself. To the extent of I love books. Like I'm not joking. I love books. When you get a really old book, you can feel the history of all of the people that have read this book before you.
Book.
The smell of parchment. Oh my god.
Book. And that's like the oldest book I have.
This is now turned into a book strip.
It's a really pretty book. It's like gold. The pages, like other pages, are gold.
It's so cool.
And the aged pages.
What the
What is it? What's the cover say?
That's
It's
the.
like-
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
that's
42.
cool.
So long and thanks for all the fish.
So
So that I don't like this.
Have fun.
Ollie, put the book away or you won't play D&D. Go, look, come on, we gotta read. We gotta read fantasy books.
Don't you D on the D?
I don't know where I got that. It's from here. Alright. Also, there's Tremble behind me as well. That's just important to bring out. The porno we bought whilst we were away.
Tremble. Oh
They
yeah.
fool me.
Yeah, I did a really dramatic reading of a pornographic book.
Sorry.
When we're
That makes
away.
it sound classless. It's erotica.
Wait, is it the book that I bought on the
From
thing?
the op shop.
On the op shop? Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
I bought it for a gag. I haven't read it.
I'm very sorry,
Honestly.
everyone. I had to release my love for books for just like a split second.
James, I'll read you the book one day.
Thank you.
Just for you.
Yeah.
I read it so many times. What do
You
you mean?
did,
I read
yeah.
so many pages.
But I'll
It
read it.
was
I'll
really-
read it from start to finish.
It was.
I finished the book.
You finished it?
No.
I'm impressed. I don't think I can get through much of that.
I'm
Um,
sorry I derailed us. I had to freak out.
Let me re-rail us real quick.
Oh, James railed me.
Well,
Yeah, I really set myself up for that one.
You did.
That was pretty good.
That was
Well done.
That was
Amazing
good.
waiting.
That was smooth.
My joke was gonna be so lame. It was gonna be about trains. I was gonna make train sounds or something.
My joke's about James dicking me down.
Yeah, thanks. I got that. I put that one together. Well,
Anyway, how are you gonna rail me, James?
They're prohibiting me from going to the library.
By going back to roleplay.
Alright.
Good morning, Zeph.
Ow! Shit! Ow!
You
okay? Morning. What time is it?
Time to go to the library.
Ah! Back in the sheets. Do I have to go?
No.
Great. I get up. I'll put my new armor on. I'm just like, Alright. I've got some stuff that I need to sell, and I'll do some more, I don't know, inventory check. Do we need anything?
We need to go to the library.
Other than going to the library, do we need to get anything else?
Maybe. I don't know.
You want some more cabbages? Do you want me to bring you another cabbage snack?
I could go with another cabbage.
I'll bring you a cabbage snack.
See if you can find one of the rainbow ones. They're really cool.
I'll bring you a rainbow cabbage snack to the library just
Thank
for
you,
you.
Zeph.
No worries.
I'm gonna go up to to Flo's. Who else is in?
I'm ready in the life. Just kidding.
I'll be Flo in Lucia's room.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna head to Flo and Lucy's room.
I'll follow Shamms
I'm
just for the
stuck.
first bit.
I'm ready up. I get up with the sun.
I'm trapped. I've been up for hours.
Oh,
Please save me.
what's the sky like this morning?
Rainy. No, it's you know a little bit cloud. Nice
Rainy?
blue.
Going to the library in the rain. Sorry.
That sounds like a good time. Just
Oh,
sitting in the
like-
window as the rain pours down, and
I was gonna
you
say,
can
but
see
then
the
book-
wet bluestone out the window and the street lights and the reflections, and
You guys
you're just
love
sitting there
And
cozy
you
up.
see like a four-way collision and in like intersection. The screams, someone's lost a family member.
Just a great time.
Sirens.
Me and her win.
You're alone.
Anyway.
Flo. Flo, are you awake?
Yes. Hello?
Good
Morning.
morning.
Morning. Are you here to join us for the library?
Yes.
I'll come a little later. I just want to get some. I just got a few things I want to sell. Is there anything that you want while I'm out? Something that Lynn might want. Where is Lynn?
Stuck.
Probably still in her apartment. We could check.
Normally they're early, right?
What happens for you when you wake up? Melian wakes up before Ella, lets go of your hand, makes it out, and then comes message into your ear. And just says, I get to make you breakfast for once.
Yo, get wrecked.
No!
Enjoy breakfast.
It's my Lynn's worst nightmare.
Enjoy your fucking breakfast.
I can't be the one make breakfast.
Nope, because you're stuck with Charles.
This smells cooking like.
Oh no!
Roll.
Oh, it's gonna be so bad.
Or it could be really good. Is it good? Or is it bad?
We will soon find out.
Soon find out.
Okay.
Oh, no.
I think at that point when Lynn's not there, I'm like, all right, I'll go check on them. See if they want anything. But do you don't need anything for him? Do you need a new belt?
Are you saying I'm getting fat? What the hell is wrong with you, man?
No.
What?
Why did you get that?
What do you think I would think?
I don't
when
know.
You say to me, do you want a new belt?
Close?
Lucia tugs at Lucia. I think he's just trying to be nice and like offer services.
Do you want a new hat? Or a new...
What's wrong with my hat?
Why is this? There's nothing wrong with it. There's
Well, why
nothing...
would I want to replace it?
I think you should get her a top hat.
No, you
Big
should
one.
not.
Alright, I can do that.
Big top
Absolutely
hat.
fucking
Yeah.
not.
Okay.
Big.
Okay, go.
I snag Zeph's collar, pull him in. Listen, if you ever think of replacing my hat without my consent, I will skin you alive.
I'm not trying to replace anything. I was just offering. I'm just going shopping.
Look into my eyes.
I can't not look at them. They're in my face.
Exactly.
You're very scary.
Maybe like a blue feather maybe for the hat.
A
Just
blue
to go,
feather?
Just like go
Like
in
in
the
the
hat.
top, like in. Oh,
Just
oh,
like a feather.
oh, that's cool. Would you like a feather?
If you think I would like a feather.
You get that.
In all seriousness, so, if it is possible, I am looking for ink and notebooks.
Classic.
That is literally it.
Ink / notebooks. Is everyone going up to Lynn's apartment together?
Before we go, Zeph,
How many do I get?
How many what?
The ink and notebook.
Top hats.
How many ink?
You can see that Zeph's got like a little note, what is the equivalent, I guess, of a sticky note, and it's got like just a bit like a little marker. It's just like note.
The handwriting is atrocious.
Yeah, it's the equivalent of like a grade prep.
Shit! Wow, that is.
What's up? So yeah, how much ink? and notebooks do you need?
Do you, when you are, have you purchased ink before? You know what you are looking for when you
Can
purchase?
you tell me?
The equivalent of Zeph sticking out is a piece of wood that is scarred with a knife.
I grew up on a farm.
Sure, that doesn't mean that you have not purchased ink before.
Nope, I never left.
Okay, well, I would like ink of quite a good, a considerable quality is
Good.
what I would say. Do I know roughly? I know I bought Kraken ink before, but do I know how much?
Whoa.
That was a lot from what I remember.
Is that in this campaign?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
Every campaign, I will be purchasing ink and books, so get ready for it. I also parchment. How much parchment do I want?
How much
I guess
parchment do you want?
books. Good question. I will hand Zeph 20 gold.
Okie
Just whatever Zeph can get for 20 gold of a good quality.
dokie. Okie dokie. You,
Much
you want me to
appreciated.
spend all of this on paper?
Well, not all of it. I mean, you
Okay.
still have to buy ink.
How much is ink?
It depends on the ink.
Okay. I'll make it worth that much. Okay.
Sure, I will appreciate it. And anything else, I mean, if you need to purchase anything, I'm more than happy to pitch in as well.
Yeah, that's alright. Gotta look out for the group.
Before you go, though,
Yeah.
I extended this invite to Shamms, obviously, but this question that I posed to Shamms. Do you have anything that you would like me to research when I am there? Because I left something off my list.
Fuck.
I know, I'm really sorry. I gave Lucky like a 6-item long list, and then I forgot something on the list.
I was gonna improv like 3 times. I took a big pick names where I had ideas for and everything else. I'm like, I don't feel like doing ChatGPT prompts this week.
That's fair.
ChatGPT, my enemy.
ChatGPT. No.
Very good at writing prophecies.
I mean, that's all yo true.
God damn it, Loki.
Don't worry. I was like, this feels wrong. So there isn't one anymore. It's just my fucking dot point that I will elaborate on.
Do you have anything that you would like to know about? Anything that you are curious about? I am quite good at looking into things,
Like,
and I love to read. So
I mean, clearly, if you want this much paper and ink.
that is not for the reading variety. That is for the writing variety. But actually, you know what?
Drawers, right?
You know what?
Ah,
If you happen to see an interesting book,
okay.
I'm always in the market for interesting books, and I will give him another 20 gold.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, okay.
Zeph's gonna get scammed. Gonna be like, this book's really good and really okay. Gonna get it as like a fucking cookie book or something. And it's gonna be like, I had no idea what this was.
This is gonna be funny. Okay.
Okay, thank you. That's a lot. Okay.
I love books.
What's your favorite? You have a favorite back home?
I don't think so. I mean, I was not really allowed to read books that were not of an educational variety.
I wasn't allowed to read.
You... What?
Slight similarity there.
No, that is not... What?
Slight similarity.
What are you talking about?
I grew
You weren't allowed to read? Your parents specifically said to you, you are not allowed to read.
Like whenever I was caught trying to read a book, my father would grab the book and sort of throw it into the fire.
What the fuck
My parents were not.
kind of bullshit is that?
My father was not a good man, Flo.
I gathered that already, but
He
that
was a horrible excuse for a person.
that is awful.
on the bright side, he made me what I am in a way. So
Is that the...
hey, you can take that as a positive or a negative. A lot of people take it as a
I'm
negative.
just going to take it. That is, I'm just, that's,
That is the nicest thing someone said in a while.
well, Yeah, I think this is something that we should take as is.
Gotcha.
I'm ignoring it. You should all ignore it.
Trauma!
No, it's Lockie being a dick.
What's Lucky doing?
Nothing.
Okay.
Just go take it.
Oh, Lucky.
It's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
No! Yeah. The only free time I got to myself was when I snuck out and tended to my little garden that I had. About
Yes, I remember you saying you quite enjoyed gardening,
about
so...
half a mile outside of the house. It was very nice.
Hmm.
I had some violas, accompanied with some lariopes, and there was a pretty little tree that had big flowers on it. It was nice.
Well, it sounds lovely.
It smelled really pretty too.
Hmm.
Then Zeph just sort of dazes off into fond memories, and there's a little tear that is sort of like,
Ah.
but it's a blank face. It's like, anyway, okay, fancy book and paper and ink. I'm gonna go ask Lynn if they want anything. And I'll walk up to like Lynn's apartment.
Are you guys all going up or just Zeph to Lynn's apartment?
Assume just that. Oh, actually, I have to speak to child.
Okay.
Oh.
Does that mean Shamms is not taking along as well?
Back to the library.
What if they said a child?
I'll do a,
Fuck you, bitch.
I'll
Fuck
do,
you, I
Put my
hate
best
you.
friend away from
As
me.
you guys come upstairs, it smells phenomenally good.
Oh,
oh,
I don't got it right. It was really good.
yes.
I say really good, like
Nat 20 good. Mel, Lynn, you guys awake?
Hi, come in.
Come in. What is? Oh, and then like it wafts. And what is that? Oh,
He just shrugs.
what do you mean? What is this? It smells like if
I'm just kind of like copying what I've seen.
it smells like if
I'm
angels
never out
came
of
down.
bed first.
It smells like if the angels came down
Stuck.
from the heavens.
Lynn's kind of pinned in the room, so like, you might need to wait.
Pinned.
Lynn's pinned in the
Pinned?
room by what?
Why? What's wrong?
I'm gonna charge.
I'm just like a gesture. It's a child.
Oh.
Oh.
Child is sleeping on her arm.
Oh.
So.
I'm going to still just creep my way over. I'm assuming Lynn's already heard me over.
Mm.
Yeah. Going to very gently open the door.
Lynn does not look as emo as she usually does. You haven't had time to get up. Help me.
You don't. You're.
I totem pole behind Flo.
Hi.
Behind me.
What are Lynn's
Yeah,
jammies
like
like?
Black.
But I
No,
know
just
like
like-
Ebenezer
you're like
Scrooge
there, and
old
I'm like-
person ones. Like, you know, like the old dressing ones with like the hat and all.
No.
What is Lynn? What? Lynn's in pajamas.
I mouthed to you. I mouthed to you from like behind Flo. I'm like, go to the shops. Do you want anything? Because I know you can read lips.
Ah. I'm okay.
For audio. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Does the little one want something?
He's asleep.
When she wakes up.
She starts stirring for like the smell.
Oh.
Smell.
The
I
smell.
was gonna say because I'm not making a peep.
Yeah. Yeah. So she's like, this smells really good morning.
Hi.
Why are they in the door?
Hey kid. You want anything? You want anything from town?
Can I have a knife?
What the hell?
They're really pretty at the store.
Huh?
Zeph would totally just say yes, surely.
Lynn.
No, like Zeph has a smile but then stares at Lynn.
Eye contact.
Only if your guardians say it's okay.
Can I have a knife?
Oh my god.
I don't think that is a good idea right now. Surely, Lynn.
Yes,
No.
remember how we said yesterday that it's a later thing and not a now thing?
But that was.
I know that it might have been yesterday, but I was thinking later as in a little bit later.
Just like,
I-
with your wisdom, it's like, you think it's like how long kind of thing.
How long is a piece of string? This is an open-ended discussion.
Alright, well, I'm gonna take that as a no.
Do not right now, no.
Would you like anything that's not a knife? What about a club?
Have you one of those like big hammers that I couldn't quite lift?
Oh, the one that Shamms
Little kid. Hey, kid, you might need to get a bit. You might need to get looking like this one, and I point to Fly before you can lift up a big hammer.
I open the door a bit further.
Oh wait, did we introduce ourselves?
I don't think so. It is a pleasure to meet you, Ella. I'm Flo.
You can call me Zeph.
Waves at you as well. I start tearing up your great sword.
No.
Do you like any kind of sweet? Is there like a treat that you really like that you haven't had from
I'm gonna give her like something sugar related. She's gonna like go off the walls.
You know what? I'll surprise you. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
And then as I'm like turning to leave, I'll just give Ella a little wink, and then I'll walk out.
You catch the wink.
Just a wink. See you guys. See you, kid.
Bye.
Bye, Zeph.
Oh, Mel, did you want anything?
I ran out of this like powder thing. There's only a kind of like flour.
Flour for Mel.
Oh my god.
Cabbage
Cabbage.
for Shamms. Cabbage. Therefore, you want anything?
Another kebab.
More kebab.
Kebab. Kebab.
They're pretty good kebabs, I think.
Yeah. Lynn finally has the ability to get out of bed.
Yeah.
Hair is like fully down, no makeup, just like.
It's been 6 hours.
Jesus.
Oh my god, that is a very long time. That actually explains a lot.
What?
Well, you are usually, first awake,
I was
very-
awake.
Yeah, but I meant like moving around, sort of, that stuff.
Yes, well, I wanted to just make sure Ella stayed comfortable, so I did.
Well, how did you sleep?
Oh, really good. I haven't slept in a bed this comfortable.
Oh, that's good.
I haven't been for years.
Aww.
Well, you.
Every time Ella makes one of these comments, you just see Lynn's like heart, like go, ah.
Well, you have one now, so that is a good thing, isn't it?
Yes.
Say, before I leave today, I have some things that I need to ask you if that is okay.
Yes,
We
me
don't
too.
have to do it now, obviously. We wait till after breakfast, when everybody is a little bit more awake.
Yes, let me just
Lynn's already awake.
let me just get ready.
Tie his hair up.
Give me a
I think
moment.
the first time you see would do like the full hour of like makeup and everything.
It's taken hours. Simple. Ish.
Never
This.
with the knife.
No, that's Nadria.
Yeah, no,
That's
you're
Nadria.
You're right. My bad.
I've drawn that
You're right.
before.
You're right.
Adria uses a knife to measure their wing diameter.
That's metal as.
It is, because it's a knife.
Got him.
I'm assuming we're just having breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's
And
good
then
breakfast.
I
They're
come
pancakes,
out.
by the way. Like,
Yeah,
but there's no glue. It's
I
just
would have
like-
taken one pancake to go.
Yeah, that's a good pancake. Like, it's really good.
Oh!
Finally comes out. Oh my gosh, you made pancakes. They're lovely. They look awesome.
Ah, yes. I just kind of like did what you do. I just kind of added things.
Uh-huh.
Yo, fluke of the century.
What did you add?
Accidents.
I just points to stuff. Eggs, the sweet white powder, the one that I can't eat. Milk. It's been a while since I've had to cook.
My God.
You didn't have to. I was more than happy to.
She's like an elf in her head.
Pardon?
Just an L symbol to her head.
Yo, get L.
Yeah.
Tiny L.
First time in 200 years and nailed it.
Yes, yeah, we can do this. Oh, I have some constant compliments. Oh my gosh, these are lovely. You should cook more often if you really wanted to. I'm more than happy to do it, but if you want to do it, you can.
Get wrecked, Mel.
Just doing that. You're just like, what makes me fine with cooking, Ma? Just, you know, I have the problem with, you know, the not elf part where I have to sleep.
Okay, well that's fine. I can cook.
I was like, you don't have to sleep?
Oh no, I just sort of like sit there for a bit and like only a few hours. I sort of like meditate and then I'm awake for the rest of the night.
Oh, it's really cool.
Yes, it is. Usually I get up and I cook and I clean and stuff like that.
And like normally, like I need like a few hours of sleep and then I have to like move around a little bit.
Why?
It looks at you like like a horrified stare. It's like, did they find you?
What? Who does?
Different street urchins, robbers, burglars, gang members, people that don't have good
Yeah.
intentions.
Yes, that's.
Gang members, you say? She might know Wildfire.
It's fine.
It starts raining.
It's like
Too many carts
dying.
are coming down a bit at that time. Someone throws garbage on you. That happened once.
Why would they do that? They're terrible people. That's why.
That's right.
Well, listen, as long as you are with us, then you will always have a safe place to rest at night. We will protect you with whatever we've got.
Does that mean I get a knife?
No.
Well, eventually.
Don't
Well,
worry.
anyway.
Don't worry, kid. I got you covered. I'm not here. I'm gone.
But Connor's here.
Yeah.
Connor is mortal and can be killed.
Yes.
I'm gonna give the
Well,
kid the knife. It's gonna hurt it.
Before we head off, I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions.
Hmm?
First of all, what do you know about pirate ships?
Like the boats at the port?
Yeah, some of them.
Oh,
yes.
they're really big.
They are, yes, they are very big.
Really cool.
I think so. Have you ever had any experience with any ships or
I've seen
sailing
them.
at all? Yes. Do you know if you feel a bit ill on ships?
I've never been on one. I've never really left the city.
Right. Well, I thought perhaps maybe you might have at least, been on board one, but that is okay. How would you feel about exploring a little bit more about the ship?
You've got a boat?
We do. It's
That's so
big.
cool.
Yes, well, you can see it if you like.
Yes,
Can
it's
I?
still getting made at the moment, but we're planning on using it to go places.
Places? I've never been out of here. What kind of places?
Where I'm from, actually.
Where's that?
Florián in the Elven.
Just staring at you with wide eyes.
Have you heard of it before? It's a place.
Is that where my mum's from?
Maybe. She could have been, or she could have been from somewhere else and not the city before. Florián is like the big place. Well,
There's more?
yes,
There's not
there's,
just one?
yes, there's like smaller ones.
It's like small Floriáns?
Yes, they're named different things, but basically they're small Floriáns. Florián is a bit unique in itself, though, so it looks a bit different to everything else. But it's pretty from some places.
That's really cool.
Mm.
I just gotta like explore this place?
Explore? Maybe. It depends. I haven't been there in quite a while, actually. Like maybe 100 years or so.
That's a really long time.
It is a very long time.
Will I
yes.
live that long?
Jeez, the hard-hitting questions.
Melanie kind of interrupts. She's just like, I mean, like, I've lived that long, so probably
It depends. It depends.
Well, if you eat your vegetables, that's a pretty good start.
Yes.
vegetable.
Yes, you
Yeah,
have to
things-
make sure
You know
that,
the rainbow thing that
But
we
it's the other thing that I
Yes.
ate.
had vegetables in it.
yes.
I made my gums feel good.
Yes.
My gums.
Hopefully they'll stop bleeding when we brush them.
That'd be
Sometime
nice.
soon.
Huh, you know, I have a lot of experience with people who are on ships a lot. In case you haven't noticed.
They're like some of the people that get off the boats.
Yes, exactly. But I am way better than them at what I do. And, you know, I'm cool. A lot of the time.
Destined for cool understanders.
Yes.
A lot of the time, these people, they also have gums that hurt sometimes. But something that helps them a lot actually is this little fruit. It's called a lime.
Lime?
Yes, it's green, it's small, and it is very, very good for making sure that you have the right levels in your body to protect yourself and make sure that you live for longer than 100 years.
Where
Huh?
do I get them?
Well, we will show you.
Yes, and we'll get some.
But yes, if you want to have any chance of growing big and tall and being able to use one of these, I point to my greatsword, in the future you have to start by eating your vegetables and doing what Lynn and Millian tell you. Trust me, that will get you a long, long way in the future.
Yes, exploring Volvora. I don't know yet because it's been a very long time since I've been there myself, so I might get lost. So it might be bad if you were to explore because you might also get lost. So,
Melian giving those eyes as well. I'm just like half elf.
yes. So if we were to go exploring,
Although, with like Ella's in and stuff like that, is like, right now it should pass for one.
yes. When it comes to exploring, maybe it'd be best if you stick with me so that we don't get lost and we have each other.
Okay.
Mhm. Yes, because I need someone there with me, and I think you'd be great at guiding me places as well. You can help. We can help each other not get lost.
Oh, I love this kid.
Yes. No. And also, there's some people there that I haven't spoken to in a while, so they might be a bit angry because I haven't spoken to them. So we also just need to be careful that they don't get very mad because they might yell at me, and that's scary. So you must.
I hate it when people yell at me.
Me too. Me too. Well, I won't be yelling at you anytime soon, so I hope you know that. Yes. But yes, back on the topic of a pirate ship. Yes, we will be going on one.
Here you go, a boat.
Well, that depends. Are you interested in
Yes.
joining us? There are a couple of things that you should know first, of course. As good as I am at my job, and that is to sail and to guide people to where they need to go on a boat, I'm very, very experienced, and I promise that it is entirely, you will be safe as long as I am guiding the ship, but the journey can be quite dangerous in itself. There are a lot of considerations when you know how big those boats are, right? And you have seen a lot of the choppy waves in the sea, in the harbor.
I looked
spend a
out
lot
the
of
window.
time
I
with
was just like, they look pretty calm right now.
Right now they do, but that can change very, very quickly, especially
yeah.
the further out you go.
Because it's also kind of like a cove in some ways as well. So like the actual port of the Crossroads is quite protected, like almost like Melbourne or something like that. Whereas like sometimes the waves get a little bit nasty, but it's nothing like the deep seas.
Yeah, so if you've ever seen it get a little bit, you know, like there are waves that are crashing against the boats, when you are out on sea it can be 100 times worse than that. It is very, very powerful, and the sea is something that should be respected. So I just want you to know that it is not always the safest thing to do. It's a lot of fun, but when we are on the ship, if you are to join us, you should know that it is a little bit dangerous. And also, you should probably listen very carefully to what either I tell you or to what Lynn and Melian tell you.
Points to, because she points to Shamms. Like, what about it for the total set?
I'm not here, am I?
You
You can be here if you want.
What?
You can be here.
You're here.
I asked every, I was like, yeah, no, we all went up to the apartment.
You're
No,
eating
no.
pancake. You're eating pancake.
Zeph just left to go shopping.
You and Ethel are eating
Cool.
pancake.
Mm.
I'm
Sorry,
eating-
what was the context?
I was just saying you should listen to what I tell you on the sea and to what Lynn and Melian tell you.
And she was like, what if you tell me to do something?
Well, Shamms is very good at what Shamms does, but Shamms is not as experienced as I am as at being on the sea. And so, as much as I think that Shamms would not be trying to hurt you, I think that for the most part, I will be your first port of call to make sure that you are 100% safe when you are on the sea. Yes?
I'm good at being hit.
Oh my god!
No, Shamms is very good at a lot of things. Shamms is very good at being very positive, and I appreciate that a lot.
And eating cabbage. And lettuce.
Just learn to eat cabbage and lettuce from Shamms.
Vegetables?
Yeah, so you can get big and strong, see?
Yes.
But it is dangerous, and I just wanted you to know that if you are to join us, you will be probably best to listen to me.
Yes, that's if you wanted to stay with us as well.
I mean, it's better than where I was.
Mm.
And it's pretty dangerous on the streets here as well. So.
I know, I just didn't want you to feel like you had to come with us if you didn't want to at all. I know that we bathe you and feed you and care for you and give you a comfortable bed to sleep on and everything of the sorts. But we move around a lot, so if you wanted to stay here because this is where you were born or something like that, we could try and find somewhere for you to go. But if you wanted to stay here, which is what I want, Lynn wants something. Lynn's like, ah!
Terrified.
I want a child.
I would love for you to come with us.
You're better than the orphanages, and you're better than the gang.
I hope so.
When you say
Ask
gang, what gang do you refer
Oh.
to?
The robber barons.
The rubber baron?
Robber barons.
Rubber.
Rubber barons.
Rubber bands.
The robber
Rubber
bands.
band.
They were banned
Ah, for robbing.
for rubbing.
James!
Yeah.
James!
Rubber bands.
That's my name.
No, it's not the rubber bands.
A robber.
Robber barons.
Barons.
Not bands.
I heard bands because it got me. Barons. Thank you.
Rubber bands.
Rubber
You-
baron.
You actually
Okay.
messed with my brain.
Yeah, it's good.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Apparently it was a sort of system where they had to make a quota in order to get some level of food, I guess, even though it was nowhere near enough.
Ah.
That's why we found her the way we did.
Right, well, that does not sound very pleasant, does it?
Okay
Gay hell.
then. No.
Right, well, yes, I think it is important that you know that no matter what your age is, that you do have a decision.
Hmm.
And it is an important one. So,
Me too.
Yeah, Eleanor agrees to come with you guys.
excellent. Well, that is all I wanted to ask.
During this time, Lynn has been braiding Ella's hair.
No.
Lynn has waited so long for this moment. Ella's like, I want braids, and Lynn's like, my entire childhood has been about doing intricate braids in my hair. I'm so excited for this. Please let me use my skills.
Ladies, I think.
Please, I just want to braid.
Right, well, thank you very much for entertaining my questions.
I think you and Melian are going to go visit. Is Lucia? Would Lucia come up with you guys?
Yes,
Yeah.
So you and Melian and Lucia over there.
Lucia sees like headline in a second.
Sure.
Yeah, she's just like, what?
Yes. They're going to work on seeing about your magic so you can make more lights.
Lucia brightens up. What?
Yes. Ella here can cast some minor spells and thoughts. So, we just wanted to see more about that, and Melian thought that you would be great help, and you and Melian together would be great at figuring out.
Lucia does kind of like using the light spell just as like a rainbow.
She's gay.
I am gay. The middle sibling is a straight one.
Odd one out. That makes total sense, actually.
Yeah, real.
Yeah. So, yes, you'll probably be spending the day with them while we're going to a library.
I mean, if you're going to the city library, that's probably the best place to figure out. Because they're also kind of like the magic schools around.
Yes, we could all go together as like a group.
Yeah.
I'm that bitch that stands at the front of the library and waits.
Let me in.
Like 4 fucking
Let me
attendants.
in.
Terrifying.
Why are they letting you in? This is
Because
not-
they're closed.
Library, 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 library.
yeah.
Let me in.
So Lucy actually takes you because she's been there. Fucking wizard nerd.
That bitch.
So it's located within the administration districts. It's a large white marble building. The marble pillars are inlaid with like golden filament. It sits in the western portion of the district. Out the front of it is a large double door. It sits at the front of the building and is polished with intricate feathers carved around the doors, with the door handles being kind of like little bird claws. At the front there's kind of like a large kind of garden square almost, where you can see different people practicing magic and stuff like that, and like undergoing like tuition and stuff like that. And you see Lucia and Melian are taking Ella off in that direction.
Waves. Have fun.
But just before you go into the library, you see just like the very first thing you see is Lucia begins like coaching Ella and just says to sing Ella a spell that I can do, and Ella can't spell, and Lucia just falls asleep. You see Melian kind of stumble for a second and then get like, and it's fine, cause elf or half elf, but Melian
Your kid put my sister to sleep.
Ha!
I rolled how many hit points it would put to sleep, and it was just enough. Because Lucy is a wizard.
What's it got
12
any
hit points. I rolled like 15.
That's great.
But I mean, it's up to you if you want to deal with that. You see Melly waking Lucia up now.
I didn't know she could do that. I can do that too. We'll put your sister to sleep.
I was going to say,
Keep
maybe
it
don't do that to my sister.
I wouldn't. Why would I ever?
That's the question. Why did your kid ever?
I don't think she meant it. She's learning.
Sure. She seemed pretty good at it to me.
She didn't put Melia to sleep, so that's fine. Do you want to go over there?
You would know that elves can't be much of like sleep.
It's fine.
Are you sure?
Yes, it's fine. Let me go to the library.
Okay. Go to the library.
As you kind of push these doors in.
Before we go, I'm gonna yell over at Lucy, just like over the shoulder. Don't fall asleep next time when you're teaching.
You
Not
see,
that boring.
You see, she turns into child quickly and like you know like the
Just
ceiling
like-
stuff. Yeah, like yeah, literally, just like a little quiet like flip up because it's ready. And like she puts herself back together and gets back up.
My child puts people to sleep randomly.
I mean, I was going to suppose like what would be used for a little thief? It probably wouldn't be like chromatic orb or some shit like that. Like
Just flashbang
Yeah.
my sister. Fuck.
just lightning bolts.
Acid.
I was just like, oh yeah, this probably makes sense. It was like, yeah, we got shield would be like something to punch like
Put people to sleep.
mage hand already, you know. I was like, light could be nice for a child. But yeah,
Just to my sister. Lochlan.
She's like still trying to wake up.
Like, yeah, fuck you.
Melon's having a bit of a giggle.
It's a little bit funny.
Yeah. But yeah, I imagine you guys are entering.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me in!
The doors swing open on what you imagine are very well-oiled hinges. They swing open silently, and it's like deathly quiet in
I
the
love a
library.
silent hinge.
Before you, rows of polished marble benches with stools taking up the space, filled with various nerds, a lot of wizards. But yeah, lots of people like reading and studying on these like large desks. As you kind of like step forward, you notice that in the kind of center of this like bottom floor with all the like benches and stuff, there is a large statue of an owl. It's kind of like the carvings and like scratch marks have like gold inlay throughout it. Kind of like emphasizing the different feathers and stuff like that. It's very well made. As you kind of look up, you see there's like 3 additional kind of these balcony stories, all filled with marble bookshelves stacked to the brim with scrolls, tomes, and papers and swarms of topics. As you step through, you notice you don't make footstep noises.
Oh! There's a silence.
Whoa, that's cool.
Is that like
Holy...
Quiet in the library,
the
bitch!
inspiration? I know, yeah.
All silent. I don't know what you're referring to. I
Oh,
just
yeah.
put the silence spell. I was
Okay,
I was
okay.
writing it. I'm just like, yeah. So you piece together because you can cast the spell technically if you want to. The entire room has a silent effect on it. You know this isn't common with all libraries. You know that Ulf's Temple of Avion didn't have that kind of spell on it, and you notice that the spell on the one in Vergath, because it's also much more of a temple as well, doesn't have a silent effect on it. You know there are rooms that are, but it's actually defies like spatial properties. So you actually, it looks like a really small like country cottage, but it's actually a massive complex. It's a TARDIS library in Vergath. But yes, it is definitely quiet in here. Like, no one can speak, you don't hear footsteps, you don't hear
You
creaks
can't
of people
even hear
above
the
you.
sound of Flo crying.
Yeah, you can't.
I can
Flo's
see
not
it.
crying.
So
Flo's
like
not crying.
we can't
She
talk
was
in here.
sensitive.
Correct.
Well, that means I'm not learning anything until we leave.
Yo, true. Well, let's Flo writes it down for you.
But I can't read.
Based.
No, you can read, you just read like, extremely slowly. Because you learned from like wanted posters and stuff like that. So you've learned the alphabet and you've learned how to put them together, but it's like when you were in like prep or something and you're like sounding out the words to make it. And
You're like me, Shamms. You're at a primary school level of reading. You can read, we're just really dumb with it.
But yeah. Welcome to the library. What is
Library.
people looking for?
Let me get a list.
I'd like to find a book on mass flux or mass transport.
Yeah, sure. There's probably a book on that. You can roll an investigation check.
No, I'm
It is an investigation check to find out what you're looking for.
Okay.
Please specify which exact topics you want
Are
to
there
look for at the
librarians
start.
here?
There are, but they don't seem to be like. You imagine it's one of the libraries you don't really borrow books. It's all stuff that is kept there.
It's like
How
an
would they
archive.
Yeah.
How would they keep it there though? What if you just wanted to steal?
I
You
would
can
like to-
try.
Yeah, but like it's all silent, so what if you snuck in at night? I guess it would be alarm spells.
You can try.
I don't want to. Zeph doesn't want to steal from a library. What's he gonna get from a library?
A book.
Knowledge,
You know, it's
information.
more valuable than material
You can get
possessions.
it.
Exactly.
You can get it from
Exactly.
people.
Knowledge.
Knowledge.
Thanks, Ty Lopez.
I love this place.
Okay.
And first of all, I would like to investigate. Actually, what do I want to investigate first?
I've written
She's
Laura.
got a list.
I do look.
Yeah. I got that
Oh
last
my
night. I was just like,
lordy.
no,
I'm
okay.
ready.
Yeah, where's my book about gay people, Lucky?
Yeah, it's just in the anthropology section behind
I'd really just get
normal
like a
people
history
Study of the
section.
gays.
As I have highlighted, I'll tell you what, being gay isn't a problem. It's being a different race.
Jesus.
It's yeah.
I would like to research first planar. Actually, no, I won't do that first because that has like a whole. How much time can I spend in the library to learn all of the things that I sent you? Does it take more than one day? Is it going to take multiple?
I mean, it depends how in depth you want to go.
It's Holly and Flo.
If you want, because
the books.
there's some of the topics you've done as like playing our travel.
Really, yeah, they're really.
People have like Ulthar's dedicated his life to like the topics of the Far
Yeah,
Realm, stuff like that.
yeah,
Like you imagine a lot of papers here were written by him because the thing as well with the Far Realm, no one's been.
Yeah.
So Ulthar is an escapee and he could write about it and he'd probably be the
Yeah.
only source of information people have got from it.
Yeah.
So like a lot of that kind of stuff would be hard to
Okay.
accessible. So it's a lot of the academic kind of discussions about theories and stuff like that, and like experiments to like see things or where these things would be, so they could try that. Like people would have tried to send expeditions in, and then they wouldn't have come out. Kind of vibes.
Okay, so first of all, I'm going to start with actually. I'm going to look into Tunis first. That's
Okay.
going to be my first point of call. I would like to look into Tunis and anything that I can find out about possible pilgrimages, resistance movements.
People, culture, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Sure. You
If
can
possible.
roll an investigation.
Let me please. You can do it, I believe.
Bitch!
That'd be math. 25.
So yes.
I have a plus 8.
Kind of going around, you find there's like sections on like current events, stuff like that. So you kind of grab a couple from the current events things, and you grab a couple from the like people and culture section, so you can learn a bit more about the kind of groups that are around there. So currently, from what you managed to pick up, the current conflict is flaring up a lot.
Mm-hmm.
There are more and more escapees, and from your readings, well, you see that groups like the Coalition for the Liberation of Tunis and stuff like that are currently attacking and trying to free slaves and stuff like that from various places. That's their main focus. It's trying to recruit and bring former slaves back into the fold and getting them to try fight for their freedom. However, there are concerns. Grung and Turtle people aren't very militaristic by nature. It's why they were so easily overrun after Arandria fell, is that they're not fighters. So they're busy trying to teach what Neanderans have mastered over centuries.
Okay.
The Neanderans have a refined system, they're well practiced in doing it, and they have figured out ways to control legions of slaves to fight for them.
Okay.
From what you picked up, it's very similar to like kind of the collars and stuff like that they use for that, with the rest of their slaves with heat metal.
Okay,
So-
hang on. The collars, I wouldn't have seen any collars before, have I?
You would have seen some of them. You would have seen, like, it's not uncommon. I imagine Shamms probably had some on as well.
The collar.
Yeah, like braces, stuff like that.
Okay.
Mhm.
Of like the former shackles and
And
stuff
they would
like
heat
that.
metal on us?
Yes.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
I already knew this though, as
Yeah.
in character. Just out of character, didn't
That
know
Ooh,
this.
fucked up. That's why all the Radiant Claw members have heat metal.
Well, is that what that
Yeah.
was?
Yeah. But
Poor Shamms.
yeah. So that's how they theorizing control them. You're not quite sure how they would make sure the slaves don't keep fighting and stuff. You know, their strength is that there's a lot of them rather than training.
Mm-hmm.
But also that the Radiant Claw and stuff like that are ferocious fighters. Most of them are spellcasters, comboed with fighters, and they are used very, very well as like almost like the Spartan secret police was. So they're more of like a fear tactic, if anything.
Sorry, so they're like Spartans?
They're like the Spartan secret police. So they're very much used for intimidation, keeping fear, keeping in line. They don't use a lot of guards. They use well-placed fear tactics to keep people in line. They are basically the coalition is fighting a guerrilla campaign currently. They just don't have the manpower and they don't have the skills to fight them head on. There are like theoretical things of different temples. The Temple of Hickories and stuff are kind of helping, but informally so. They don't want to outwardly declare their support because otherwise they will lose like all their kind of influence they currently have in the Neandrian Empire for like the sake of smuggling resources and getting slaves out of there. So they're funding, but like, you know, oh, they stole our shit, man.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of concerns they're about to be overrun. It's like a constant on
so-
the teetering edge.
Okay, Claude is about to be overrun?
Well, there's
Are they-
concerns about it.
Okay.
It's like a guerrilla force that are fighting behind it, like basically fighting behind enemy lines. you know, they're on the move constantly. They've got a few kind of hidden outposts that they have to move around regularly in case, you know, they send in like some spy or they get located or someone gets followed back. Because they're also quite an ill-disciplined army as well. They haven't had proper chance to cheat or stuff like that. They're rebels. But a lot of the kind of writings, especially from close members, is they refer to a prophecy of a descendant of the great dragon turtle Planthera that inhabits the waters near the Neandrian Empire.
Hang on. I will need spelling, please.
Planthera is Anantavira.
Anantavira.
Yes, Planthera.
Could be anyone.
And you would also know this as the child of the Imperial. This dragon turtle is, you know, a well-known force in the region. It's like it's part of the reason why a lot of that bit there is kraken free. Is there is this ancient dragon turtle that inhabits the waters around here. So that a descendant of this great dragon turtle it will rise up to free them from their shackles, and that seems to be like a story of hope that's passed around.
Okay. Give me a moment.
I honestly have nothing to do with this lore. If this is me, it's all lucky.
I know, but still.
Even to the Imperial.
I am a dragon turtle.
So,
We have to go find this dragon turtle.
yes,
Sorry, which ocean did you say it lived? I
It is the water around the kind of coast of Neandria. So, you know, because it's coastal empire, because they ship all that stuff out of there.
What did you say the name of the dragon turtle was?
Anantavira.
Is that with a-
Anantavira.
one more time?
Anantavira.
Anan?
Very similar to the like Bahamut and Tiamat within the Drake Imperium.
Cool.
A lot of turtles kind of see it as a forebearer of like their forefather or something like that.
Oh, okay. That's very cool. That's very, very, very cool.
I fucking love dragon turtles.
Oh my god.
Really cool. They fucking angel on it. It's really cool.
Sorry, whereabouts did you say?
It's off the coast of Neandria. Flo would also know about this because the Imperial also,
Yeah.
because Imperial is often the security force for like protecting a lot of the gem shipments and stuff like that. They're the major naval power in the region. So they're often protecting said shipments and stuff like that, and making sure the trade routes stay clear. So they get a lot of their money.
So they're helping Plot as well?
No.
Okay, so they're just helping the Neandrian Empire.
They offer a safe harbor for ships that are sailing out of there, so to protect them from pirates and stuff. Because obviously, ship employed with slaves that are controlling it aren't very loyal.
Yeah.
So it's easy target for pirates because slaves would much rather give the gemstones over to them, and a lot of them will join up with the pirates and stuff. So it's an easy way out.
Sure. Okay.
So
the Imperial
is a security guarantor, like the U.S. is with like the oil like shipping lanes and stuff like that.
For Neandrian Empire.
Yeah, they act as kind of like a protector for a lot of the shipments. So they're protecting the kind of gem industry there, and that's how they get a lot of their money to fund their army. Is they act as like kind of a security guarantor. The end would give them like a cut as like when they land in harbour for keeping them safe.
I just changed devices.
Yep. Oh, I can access your phone.
No, I said don't allow.
Oh, it's almost full though. You should probably clear out some space.
I know, I really should.
What gig do you have?
I don't know.
It's 11.
You need to clear your phone out, dog.
11 gigabytes left. That's
more.
more gigabytes than my phone can store. So
Apple iPhone. There you go.
Oh, yeah, true.
You've got 119 gigabytes total of storage, and you have 9.5 gig free.
You really need to clear out.
But all my TikTok videos!
Why are they downloaded?
I save them onto my phone.
so you can watch on the plane.
To be fair, I use that whenever I can't have a friend and I don't get memes on my phone.
What's
Okay.
TikTok?
Cool.
Epic
Okay.
gamer.
Can't wait to share all
Wait,
that.
so
with you.
Very epic.
what was the empire with all the 'cause, it doesn't exist anymore, right? The total empire.
Yes,
It's been kind of extinguished.
it wasn't ever an empire. It was like a coalition of villages. Like it wasn't a
Sure.
because like look, Turtles and Grung, they don't have a large drive for expansion, something like that. They're very happy just being like, hey, I just want to have this little bit. So the Turtles inhabited a lot of the river delta that
Sure.
kind of borders the coast there, where the current Neandrian capital sits.
Yeah.
So that's what Turtles kind of inhabited. They've had like villages and stuff. They were well hidden and stuff amongst the kind of banks, and they were largely ignored by the Urandrians when they run it.
So
Well, the Erandrians ignored them.
Oh,
the
Erandrians.
Neandrians were like, strong workers.
Yeah.
So,
And
the Grung often inhabit a lot of the Tunis savannah.
This is holy for being a book.
They have like villages around there, and they got large kind of plain spaces,
Think of
and
the
kind of
knowledge.
live a hunter-gatherer lifestyle.
sure, and then this river delta is this kind of near where Anantavira is.
Anantavira is in the waters around Neandria.
Sure, and like, is the specific location really known, or
It
is
moves around.
cool?
Because
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's a bee.
Cool.
But she hasn't been seen in a while. Most of the people are talking about her being in a slumber.
Please tell me all of this information.
I will.
Thank you.
I will. I've got it all written down. Don't worry.
This
I need
is
to write
all.
this down.
My interpretation is up.
Yes, Dungeon Master, you should write down your own lore.
I remember most of it. You're excellent.
Got it all. Don't worry, gang.
Cool. Lynn, what are you looking for?
I've been prepared by trying to write law school notes.
Actually, school.
Is this why you went to law school?
So you can take better D&D notes. That's a great idea.
Yeah. Take a practice.
Damn.
Writing quickly.
And so you
Hardcore.
could sue
Um,
Susan.
Lynn
Susan, fuck
would
you.
like
Specific.
to read about
Any Susans out
more current events in Vorvora, and specifically if she can find anything based on her family.
Ah.
And
Investigation
Flo,
check.
you're
So it's just going
helping.
feral.
Yeah, Flo, you said you'd help with the Vorvora stuff.
Yes,
so you're
yeah, I
helping.
can do that.
So Flo's running around helping everyone else right now.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Floating
doing the
roll.
easy stuff first, and then I'm going full send.
You may
Lucky.
roll with advantage.
This is gonna be
Ooh.
horrible.
Don't forget how the guidance dice actually need
I
cards.
don't!
It needs a verbal component.
And also, Lynn doesn't have guidance.
What have you done?
You don't have guidance?
Well, see,
Oh, you did.
Party composition, then had it.
yeah,
So why
different
would we
people
do
had
that,
it,
yeah.
so that's why Lynn doesn't have detect
This is
magic.
what
possibly
metagaming
prepared.
gives you. Failures.
Fuck. We done
You
goof.
have to wait for a level up.
my life into
So unlike Flo, I don't have a +8 to investigation. So with advantage, it's only an 11.
I mean, it's enough to find the newspaper section.
Yes, please.
Which is really all
Show
you
me
need.
the, show me the papers.
Really, all I need?
Yeah, don't worry. There's some nice big headings coming out of the Young Republic.
Danger in Bavora.
So,
Are you on a threat?
after a, basically, what you can see is a lot of propaganda that's been coming out. But recently it has transitioned from a republic to an empire. Under Empress Madris Ulafel.
Okay.
Fuck!
Yep.
Fuck!
She led a...
Oh, she won? Fuck!
No! LOL!
Lynn's
Sorry.
like reading this newspaper like,
Yeah. So basically, there are also concerns of a war between the Draco Imperium and the Elven Republic.
Oh shit, okay.
You see that there was a coup against the ruling party. Basically, a lot of people felt they were being too weak towards non-elves, and the coup was promising Elven supremacy. All dissidents of the current regime are mysteriously disappearing. Have fun.
Oh, okay, that's big war news.
Lynn's
Who-
like shaking while reading the
Who's in
newspaper.
charge of the Elven Empire?
Madris Ulafel.
Madrise.
I can't write that fast. Madrise. Madris. Ula. Fel.
Things are going well for all of us.
We love.
Things are going especially well for me in particular. I love libraries. This is
We
so fun.
love when
That's
someone gives
bad.
you a powerful,
Look at my
power-hungry political figure in their backstory.
Yeah.
Madris.
Hi.
Nobody was kind enough to give that to me, but it's
Ulafel?
I'm being so brave about
Madris Ulafel.
it.
So she is now the Empress of
I
the
gave you
Elven
for
Empire.
Communist Moon
Because
Society.
now it's the Elven Empire. The Elven Empire.
Communist Moon Society's just as fun.
And they're gonna go to war.
you weren't expecting
And they
that.
think that
No,
they're
sorry,
treating people that aren't elves
Communist
too
Moon
nicely.
Theocracy Society. Theocratic elements
I'm
are
recording
important.
that
Oh my
too.
god, I'm so excited! Lockie,
See.
the library!
Book room.
Yes! Let me just. I'm just gonna go feral in the book room. Oh my god.
There you go. There's your recent news for you. Isn't that exciting?
No.
No.
Cut my life into pieces.
When your mama racist.
Oh no. Yeah. And a politician.
Yo, this Madrice chick is surely a part of the cult, right?
Yeah, probably.
I'm just saying.
Oh yeah. You
That's
got
probably,
some thoughts in your head, buddy.
Yeah, for sure, dude. For sure, part of the cult. Where do you think?
Oh, I just had a
That's
brain
just a
fart,
word.
didn't I? I just had a brain fart, didn't I?
What do you think?
Where do you think?
I didn't really.
Okay,
Ryan learned
so-
to be part of the cult. First of all.
No. I had a brain
Where do
fart.
you think the last name came from?
Yeah, no, I just realised that's
And-
your last name, and okay, yeah.
Who is mother?
I didn't know it was
Mummy
Mum.
dearest, please
Okay.
don't become racist dictator.
Please.
Don't do it, I beg.
Feels bad.
Look, I only ever know Lynn as Lynn. I don't. Sometimes I forget their full name and their last name.
What did I
Yes.
say? There was
Do you know
3
Flo's
points the
full
gods
name?
were concerned about.
Constantine von Flosworth the Fliff.
That was gonna be my. That was gonna be my guess as well, actually.
Flostantine?
Flostantine.
Dental floss.
Florián.
Swan.
Once you get
Florián
it-
Swan Valerio.
Once you get a nickname, I cannot.
Yeah, that's
But
right.
yes, what did the gods say again? 3 points to be worried about. 3 of them.
Great. Oh, your mother is the empress.
Oh.
Your mother was a
Wait, what's the
hamster and your
third
father
then?
smelled the elderberries.
I told you guys ages ago. Should
What?
have been taking notes.
What? Wait.
Wait,
So
what?
there's evil void person.
There's the Shama.
Tashama.
Now there's
There's Lynn's mum. What's
Oh my god!
who's the other one?
Wait, what's that third?
It's Flo. It's the child.
What's wrong? You didn't think I would let you act by yourself, did you?
No, I didn't, but that makes so much sense.
What happened?
Ooh.
Wait, yeah, what?
What? Do we know? Do our characters not know this yet?
Your characters don't know it though.
No,
Oh,
but
but
I
you-
know.
You know.
Do we all know?
You're a little bitch. That's what
I'm
you are.
straight
You're-
I am.
Fuck you, man.
I read backstory of his like traumatic hometown. Well, that's a good reason to go back. That sounds like character growth. Anyway, have fun.
Don't worry. Flo is never gonna get untraumatized. She's gonna just be hurt more. Any Flo fans out there? Fuck! Yeah, just Leah. Just Leah's the only Flo fan.
All right. Well,
Back to my list!
oh, does Shamms have anything he wants to research?
Shams can't read. I think Flo's already done the research
Yeah.
that I really wanted to hit. But yeah,
Find a pop-up book.
I want to learn a little bit about the history of my people.
You find a book that teaches you about history. You basically get the same information, but it's like, it's a simpler version. It's kind of
Totals for kids.
yeah. It is
Tools for dummies.
I don't know. It's like one of those younger science books or something like that. Like aimed for kids. It's like more like to
I'm
get people
gonna
interested
teach-
in the world and stuff like that.
So,
But
do I
it-
learn anything new?
You learn basically what Flo learned about kind of their culture and like where they kind of lived and like the Delta and
Cool.
a bit more about the history of your people. You weren't really exposed to much of it. I didn't really want you creating an identity.
Can I quickly roll an insight on Shamms?
Sure.
To see if Shamms is... First of all, I want to see two things. First of all, can I see if Shamms is struggling to read? Pick up on that. And also, can I see if Shamms is upset by anything that he's read?
Sure. Roll an insight check.
Not amazing for me. That would be a 12.
What does that go up against?
Passive deception.
It's up to like if you're trying to hide
Passive
like
persuasion.
emotion and stuff like that, you can roll a deception check to go against it, or you can just be sitting there reading it. And if so, it would be I would say 10 plus your charisma would be the passive line of how well you contain yourself.
What did you roll?
12.
So it meets it, beats it.
Yeah.
No, Shams isn't upset. Shams looks genuinely interested, but you can clearly tell that Shams is struggling to read
Okay.
a little bit.
It's very
Don't
like,
worry. Flo's gonna teach Shamms.
So even like more like an experience, like because you're very experienced, like you see like Shamms struggling, you see like Shamms kind of try mouthing out the syllables and silence and stuff like that.
Do I find any pop-up books?
You find like one of fucking like dinosaurs.
Can I read a pop-up book on dinosaurs? Is
Yeah.
there anything on dragon turtles in there?
If you're on a pop book on dragons, yeah, there'll be
Oh.
stuff on. If you're looking at dragon turtles in like this pop book, you will learn that they're exceptionally rare. There are very few that are documented, and the only one that is still kind of around that people suggest around is an Antavira, which is probably one of the last few ones. You imagine there's a couple more that they're deep sea creatures as well.
Sure.
So a lot of the time they're deep underwater, undisturbed, like trying to stay at the thing. You know that a couple of dragon turtles also enjoy like games and stuff, and they are, from what you learn as well, they're as intelligent as other dragons. They're not as sociable as some of the other dragons, and they don't really associate with Draco Imperium.
Sure.
But you learn that a lot of turtles previously would worship them very similar and treat them with a lot of reverence, almost. Not quite as the divine, but as kind of like a forebearer to their species.
Oh. Cool. My god, is tough.
My list.
Pleasure goals.
For everyone at home, I sent Lucky a list of everything that I wanted to know. Now, can I please delve into sorcery?
You may.
I would like to know.
Investigation check.
Let's see how it goes. Not great for me. That's going to be a 10.
I mean, DC's low. It's a library. It's a well-organized library, in that matter. So you find it pretty well. So looking very specifically for sorcery in general, one thing you pick up from it tonally as well is that a lot of these books are written by wizards, and a lot of these wizards look down upon sorcerers.
Yeah.
Because jealousy, probably.
Maybe the way
Maybe you're just born with it. I didn't fucking read the 12 books.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
But
sorcery.
Sorcery.
Oh,
Sorcery.
so bewitching.
But yeah, as you kind of like flick through and stuff like that, you find a lot of stuff on like wild magic and a lot of draconic sorcery around like that. You even read something about like a lot of like Halou is kind of favored, or like people trying to Halou, they have moon sorcery, or lunar sorcery. Cough, cough. You've seen it.
Your underwear.
Yes. But you spot a small chapter of a very rare kind of sorcery called storm sorcery. It is exceptionally rare, and the only place that has been recorded it was a very closed sect of worship of Yandros, from a keep on an island in which you would know is somewhere in the Free State of the Seas.
Lockie, I love you so much.
That's a good opportunity for you to visit there. You would know that it was former territory of Damaran that has fallen and is now one of the pirate islands run by pirates in the Free State. It is a temple that no one has been able. So basically, there's very limited information. The temple is no one's been able to actually enter the temple since the inhabitants of there disappeared, and that was before before Arandria. So it's centuries old. No one's been able to actually access it. There's very few documented histories that like archaeologists have found before it became an overrun pirate island. So they know where the temple is. They know that it's called Stormhearth Keep, and was inhabited by flying warrior women.
Oh my fucking god, yo!
They were called the Stormbolt.
Hang on, Lockie.
Flying warrior. Can I get one of those? That sounds awesome.
This is the best moment of my life. Hang on. So Storm Half Keep.
It's called Stormhearth Keep.
Mm-hmm.
I'll figure out an exact location if we go there. But it is on one of the islands in the Free State of the Seas. The group was called the Storm Wardens. It was a closed sect group. No one's actually been able to enter the temple, and no one's sure what happened to them.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yippee.
Oh my god.
I've been wanting to include a flight warrior women of lightning.
Yeah, my next
warrior.
D&D character I was thinking was going to be Valkyrie, but might be this one. Okay. Excellent.
that's very limited that you know about that
Yeah.
you find by sorcery. You know it's exceptionally rare. There are very few documented cases of it. A lot of them in areas like the Imperio, and around a lot of islands and stuff like that. But it is very powerful, but not a lot. Like it's wizards and stuff. They struggle to understand it. It's a hard to control kind of magic, and it's the people who control it are generally pretty kind of tempestuous.
I wonder if I'd say that Flo is tempestuous. I would say that I myself am tempestuous sometimes. Storm of Sorcery is usually for the tempestuous.
So they typically don't do great in like clinical exams figuring out the potentials of their power.
Yeah, sure. I understand. Okay. Oh my god. Yes! I want everyone to know that I'm having a lovely time.
Hi there, how you going? An evil bitch of a mother.
Sorry about your mum becoming an evil emperor.
I'm not. I was fed to me on a silver platter.
Really was, actually. I really just like handed that to him. I was like, here's my mom, she's somewhat evil and slightly interested in politics. It's been 100 years.
Slightly interested in politics. I think it's elevated to the point beyond slightly.
It's been 100 years. I think,
Is this how relatively new news is this? That, Madris is now the Empress.
We got the date and all that. It's maybe like 1 or 2 days, after, like a day after the festival kind of timing. Like,
that's good timing!
weird timing though.
That's very weird
It's
timing!
weird, Isn't that coup just perfectly timed after that? Just weird.
So that would be kind of like the hot gossip around the town, around the whole crossroads now. That it's now an elven empire.
Well,
And
yeah,
also
someone did hear the hot goss.
Yes.
I
forgot that!
And I didn't say anything.
That's pretty normal. I'm just like, yeah, that's fair enough.
Someone did hear it.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I'm also in a little intro.
Who?
Yes,
Intro there. I kept it in. I don't know, it was my best attempt with a Spanish accent on that one as well.
Is your mother the other one of them?
You don't know that. You haven't looked at the current events.
Why
of
do
the
you have
Imperio.
such troubled parents? Why can't you have
Everybody's
cool
got
parents?
mummy issues in this camp.
What? My mom's
Hey,
cool.
my dad's cool, but he's dead, probably.
Hey, dead.
Yeah, me too.
No.
Hey, dead.
I hope my dad's still alive.
Hey,
go
not
out.
dead.
Heart goes out for Neb. I think the real ones remember Nebuchadnezzar.
Isn't that the name of a fucking starship?
No, it's the name of my dead father.
Also
Dead
name
adopted
of
father.
the Syrian emperor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go
He's
for
such a
vibes.
dude.
My father was not an emperor. Just a dude.
Just a dude.
Slave.
He got killed.
Slave.
I'm just Ken.
I mean, I killed my dad.
I'll
Yeah.
be a 10.
I think she killed her dad.
Lieutenant?
Anything else?
You know this,
Oh,
man.
just how much have I
Please, may I move on to plain artes?
Sure thing.
Actually, should I do Vavora first? Well, we've already done Vavora, but I was looking for cults specifically.
Which cult?
Which one do you think?
Guy, I really love Sumner.
Andy, I'm just
Cults
looking
are
for
really
anything that I can find about cults that maybe Aulynn hasn't
All
picked up.
religion is a cult.
Of like specifically the Shamms cult.
Yeah.
I would imagine. Unless you want to limit other cults. I like the other cool.
Well, if there are any others that are cool, but I probably won't dive as in depth with them as I would with.
Yeah, you can roll
the
an investigation check.
Please,
And I'll give you advantage because you're bouncing off the work that Lynn has already done.
Bouncing off the lips, be like,
Bouncing.
Yeah, you wouldn't leave crying. You'd be like, oh, that's cool. Look over here.
22.
All right. Look,
Thank you for the advantage.
there's almost nothing on the cult of
Lynn's crying.
Tashama, especially recent events. You don't see much about it. You see maybe a couple of newspapers talking about a mysterious group, but and they're talking about Tashama returning and vague threats of ominous, nature.
Mm-hmm.
There's different newspapers printing different things about the attack on the crossroads. Throughout history, there's been a couple of them that have popped up, but they typically pop up and then kind of dissipate with time. what you find about their, like, what's being discovered of their religious practices, because there's very little on it, because they don't like to talk about themselves too much.
Yeah.
It's typically frowned upon. A lot of them fizzle out as well because of it can be quite intense on the body. A lot of mutations and stuff like that due to exposure to the firearms. So that typically, kills them off slowly. That's typically where a lot of mind flayers and stuff that have managed to make it to the planet have come from. And typically when mind flayers come out of the firearm, they're pretty hungry. Okay. So a couple of them go that way as well.
Right.
So and then there's stuff of like mind flayer groups and stuff like that have come out because of these cults, and they've had like a little flick up and they're just like, ooh, build an empire, and then some dragon comes up and just sets them on fire. So like there's like a lot there's little pop-ups of that you spot, but actually record-wise there's very little known.
Okay.
And a lot of the stuff is like a lot of the kind of far realmy side of like the cult and stuff like that are all written by Ulthar, and that's all you can find who's written about it.
Okay.
Because there's no one else that can write about it. Ribbon scratching. Don't give me evil mothers.
That's all I know! That's all I can do!
You write a wholesome family, but nothing to work with except killing them.
Okay, I will quickly look at Lynn, and I just like to double check to see if Lynn's okay. Like, what's Lynn's mental state?
Insight check. What's 10 plus your riz?
Natural 20.
Poorly
25.
contained breakdown.
You have a -1 to riz,
I
don't you?
do.
Poorly contained breakdown.
Just like physically shaking, just reading this one page.
The same headline over and over again.
I pause in going to slide the book over to Lynn, and I just retreat.
You kind of spot the chopper. You kind of spot the headline a little bit. You're like,
Yeah, that's not good.
I'm going to take out a little scrap piece of paper, or just like tear the corner off the page that I'm working on, and just write.
So slow.
I'm just gonna write.
Yeah, good.
Why do you guys think Flo's gonna be mean?
I'm not. I'm just being a dickhead.
Sucked in, bro.
Fucking loser. Flo
You
is
just
gonna
brought it
write.
in with that.
Flo will probably write something like, I have your back, and then just slide it up with a smiley face. But I'm gonna pretend I'm not looking. Yeah, the corner.
Too cool.
Just starts crying.
Yeah, well,
so
no
Most
noise.
of it, yeah.
Just like staring at you, just with tears falling.
Sensing the eyes, I'll.
As you have that breakdown, your hand kind of slips for a second on the paper, and it flips to the next page, and you see like a full photo, almost like a photo of like a magically carved photo of like your mother smiling at like the top of Presidium, your sister standing well dressed next to her, very kind of held together, well maintained hair, everything's perfect in place.
and obviously no father to be seen.
No
It's-
dad there.
Yeah.
You see groups of other advisors and stuff.
Of course.
They're around there, but you see that she's like smiling at the top there, and roaring crowds of these high elves.
Fucking hell.
Well, there's a couple of other elves there. Not many drow,
Yeah. What's it like with wood elves?
Wood elves are alright. Most of the elves are alright. Drow are like a little bit testy, but they're full-blooded elves, and they're considered so for electoral purposes.
Yep.
But they're kind of drow culture's a bit intense.
Yeah, of course.
And when I say intense, I've kept it very similar to the D&D lore for drow culture, because it's cool shit.
It is cool as shit.
So drow are quite intense.
But they're
Ends up
respected
dropping
under the
it
Elven,
so that it's like
under the
just
Elven
laid
Empire.
on like the table that one with the photo, and then it's just like.
I would like to really gently take the paper from in front of Lynn, just close it, and just slide it to the side.
Lynn's gone. It's over. Lynn was happy for that a night. A night.
I'll pat Lynn on the shoulder and I'll write underneath my note as I pass. Maybe you should check on Ella? ?
Lynn's like, what, crying.
Should I go? Flo frowns and then maybe crosses it out and then writes, maybe air?
It's okay. Lynn can compose herself. Nods a little bit. I think I'll go head out. I'll go hang out with those guys. When Ella's like, look, lights! And Lynn's like, yes! Lights! I will go head out.
Alright.
I go on a journey.
Is
While you
Shamms
guys keep.
staying or is Shamms also heading out?
I don't think Johnson has any more reading to do.
Okay. Shams is also hanging out, so it's me.
Yeah. We'll do one more topic.
That's my last topic, really.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much, it's a combination of the top 3 points that I sent you. It's like planar tears, Tashama, and the Far Realms. And anything that I can find out about the nerve tree.
Yeah.
And if it was like a spell, divine effect, or if it's like there's any significance to Tashama specifically, or if it's like a symbol of her.
You can roll an investigation with disadvantage for this one because
there's not much written.
Almost nothing. Like there's probably a paper possibly in the library. So an investigation with disadvantage.
Planar tears?
No, planar tears.
Okay.
You would find that.
So specifically about the nerve trees.
So the nerve trees would be very low. Like very rarely is one individually selected by a goddess imprisoned in the void.
That'll be 12 for my disadvantage.
Yeah. You try. You just can't find it. But in terms of planar tears, though, that's pretty well written about. It's very well affected. Whether you don't find a lot about the kind of thin, you find lots of how there's thin, points where it's thinner around the between different planes. Most of the stuff would be to research around Ganassi and stuff like that. There are a lot of it's very thin around the elemental planes, especially around the Dawnkin Republic, where a lot of Ganassi are from. So there'll be very similar creatures. So a lot of the jungle as well is infested with a lot of little elementals and methods and stuff like that as well throughout it. And it's a very kind of unpredictable environment for that way because you have a lot of goblins, bugbears, elementals, just bits where there's just lava pooling out of somewhere, or it's there's a waterfall that seems to start out, there's no river, but it's just being flooded out of the plane of water. So there's a lot of those kind of issues there, and a lot of research is put into the jungles and stuff like that, and a lot of these kind of tears.
Volcanic rock.
There's a lot of academia coming out of the Republic around tears of the Feywild, and how things like the satyrs and how the elves, left the Feywild and stuff like that. A lot of theorizing on how that happened. Because they're not super sure where they came from, and they know they had something to do as well with the Pantheon creating them as well. So then, there's a lot of Fey essence there as well. They don't know if the Fey, they're theorizing, maybe the Feywild is was a test run in building this realm, or it was just Somna's domain, or a lot of people trying to figure out what's going on with that.
That's cool.
But as well, there's also a thinning, there's some thinnings of Feywild around Borodith as well. That's where a lot of the centaurs came from as well, and they kind of came out.
So the Genasi are around where?
The Dawnkin Republic.
Dawnkin Republic.
And so centaurs would come out there, as well as a couple of other things around in different areas. Basically, the worlds overlap in a lot of ways. It's kind of like a tapestry of the planes, and there's a lot of bits where they're just really close by. So there's patches of people. There's you find one thing about rainbow lettuces within the crossroads, and there's some groups going there's a thinning to the Feywild here in this random farm.
Cool.
And you find maybe one reference to a planar thinning around the crossroads to the Far Realm where Ultha would have emerged from. And the paper also happens to be written by Ultha.
Okay.
Ultha is the expert because no one else has actually ever been to the Far Realm. Ultha is the only source of information from it.
What town was Ultha in again?
Tall Hill.
Tall Hill, that was it. We should go back to Tall Hill.
I had some questions for him.
Yeah,
me too.
I'm pretty sure I told him.
Yeah.
But you didn't know all the shit yet.
I know.
No.
I did speak to him.
Yeah,
but
you guys
I didn't
did.
have the questions that I needed to ask.
You guys spent some time and you can explain a little bit about it.
Ultha emerged from... Is there any information about if there's any additional effects, or just was it the rainbow lettuce? Was there any additional offshoots from that particular thinning where Ultha emerged from?
There's where Ultha came from and stuff like that?
The one near the crossroads.
With the Far Realm and stuff like that?
Yeah.
from all that writing and stuff like that, it seems more like a personal account of what it was like. So it's missing a lot of kind of like key details that he wasn't like a full kind of scholar of Avion at that point. So it's more like a journal entry or something that's being put there for the sake of this is what we have.
Yeah.
It's like a personal account from some like half delirious mind flayer that's managed to escape. Like, so it's like a lot of this kind of thing because the far room is basically a prison.
Yeah.
It's not designed to be escaped from, and the thinnings and stuff, it would take a serious quantity of work to make one of these barriers kind of break. And there's very little about, because no one wants to break into it, so they're like, yeah, we're not going to like experiment to see what would breach it and stuff like that.
Okay. You said that Genasi are often around thinning connections to the elemental planes.
Yes.
I don't know if this is a bit of a reach, but could I kind of dive into any accounts of maybe some planar tears occurring near the Dawnkin Republic that might have been to some sort of plane that would unleash something strange that might have latched onto Zeph? I just want to see if there's any like random.
There's no random accounts of firearm breaches like that. There are plenty of accounts of giant lava monsters or something emerging in the woods and setting fire to half the jungle. Like, there's like plenty of accounts of shit like that happening.
Okay.
Because unlike a lot of other planes, it's a lot easier to get to and from. It takes a shit ton of like powerful magic to like do it anywhere, but planar pop-ups pop all the time. Like Ethel is trained at locating these things and like hunting monsters that come out. So like groups like you know the Centaur tribes and stuff around there are very well adept at that, of like looking and hunting for these things. Being from as well, they like are well aware of like how they work and the kind of closer mechanics of like you know a lot of time it's just chance. It's something that's kind of like you know it's like you know randomly one day it's just like it just kind of gets like the two planes kind of overlap for a little bit and a breach opens, and then kind of.
So it just kind of does it.
Yeah, they appear and disappear, and like move a little bit.
Is it kind of like you know when you have those what's it called? Like with those spheres that are inside a bigger sphere and then they rotate in the center.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then sometimes there'll be a breach that kind of.
Yeah, they touch together and because the planes aren't like static things as well. They move and move around and stuff like that, and that's where a lot of kind of planet rotation and stuff like that happen as well. With like the star and like sun and moon as like the planet's moving.
Yeah.
So a lot of the time there's like little moments where like they overlap and you know monsters or you know a new species kind of emerges into the world like fairies or like fairies would be some of the newer races that have come through. Gnomes are theorized to possibly have Fey origins, but people aren't really sure. But so.
I remember one time there was an air elemental that came through our crops.
Where the fuck did you come from, bro?
I'm not here.
It's also silent.
Yeah, his silent spell just.
I'm just background exposition.
Little dust bunny just emerged and just destroyed a field.
Yeah, literally. It's just like little 12-year-old me would have been like, fuck.
I'm gonna get beaten for this one.
It wasn't me, Dad. It was the air elemental. Get back inside.
Okay. Curious.
Dawnkin's a crazy place.
Is Borodith in the Dawnkin Republic?
Borodith is next to the Dawnkin Republic.
Okay, so
they're neighbors.
they're kind of two hotspots that are separate.
Yeah.
But
They're next to each other. So unlike the peninsula in the middle is Dawnkin on one side, Borodith on the other, then the crossroads, then the Dwarven Confederacy, and that branches into the Neandrian Empire and the Draco Imperium, and then the Imperium and Delenia are off as islands, and then Demarin and the Free State are on the other side of the peninsula of islands as well.
Okay.
And then there's kind of a shattered archipelago that is on the Elven Republic on one side, and Neandrian Empire borders the Elven Republic to make it a small Pluto-sized planet.
Okay.
That's kind of cone-shaped. No, it kind of has to.
Our planet is cone-shaped.
I'm busy trying to like think of a way to have it like still planet-shaped and have poles.
Yes.
But there could be poles in the middle of the fucking ocean.
Hey man, so what?
Yeah. Fuck it.
Fuck
50 years
it.
ago. Breach the fire plane, no pole at the bottom.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
It's just
Okay.
boiling.
Last thing, is there any? This is not in the list. This is what I forgot. Are there any accounts of anything that I can have a look at that might relate to people hearing voices of, like, I'm forgetting specifically what Zeph said last session.
Dead people.
Yeah, of being able to hear the souls of the people that they've killed.
Oh.
Or just spirits of the dead.
Yeah.
Oh, you may roll an investigation check.
Oh no, my ink's smeared.
No.
Trackety. Investigation check. Roll
Oh,
it.
too late now. I don't think I smashed it with my hand. I think maybe I just closed it.
Oh
when it was
no.
too...
Is it still legible?
Oh, I thought it was you for a second. I did it.
No.
I was like, holy shit.
Yes, I.
You just took.
No, this is
Investigation
from my
check. Sorry,
side.
sorry.
Actually, roll high for this, please.
19.
That's high.
Alright. Look.
Hang on, I need to start a new heading.
Okay. You don't find much on of of what might be causing possession specifically. You start off like looking through things or everything, and you look for like a lot of like psychological things on like effects of what could be assumed to be like PTSD and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But this says like more like a sentient thing than Zeph has, and you go to like magical curses and stuff like that, and there are like curses done to like horrible tyrants and stuff like that. And a lot of kind of mythological stories of people like wicked people being cursed to forever see their victims and stuff like that, especially by like gods like Stroth, who are kind of guides of death. And a lot of necromancers as well also find themselves in kind of punishment. The Temple of Stroth is very anti-necromancy.
Oh, okay.
They are they will fully go out basically you read a lot about a place called the Dead Woods, where the former capital of the Rangian Empire was.
Okay.
Basically, after the fall, there was a magical fallout that has cursed the woods, and it is full of undead, demons, monsters of various kinds, and there are basically Temple of Stroth has set up an exclusion zone around the woods,
Okay.
and they basically slaying undead, and they're like trying to clean out, and a lot of kind of records from Arandria and from the capital of Arandria are being retrieved from these woods, and like the ruins of the city.
Damn.
But you rarely see. Like Zeph's description sounds remarkably unique.
Okay.
And like there's basically nothing on very specifics of like that thing. Until you find like a little footnote that kind of references a cursed weapon, but
Ooh.
trying to follow it down or something leads nowhere.
Okay. I'm gonna have to write this for a second.
I have the biggest.
Well, that was your last point, so.
Yeah, that was my last point. So
I have the biggest.
Zeph's doing some shopping.
I'm just doing a little shopping.
thank you so much for bearing with me while I eat my little nerd heart out. Yeah.
My list.
Thank you, love you for the lore.
I'm going through Holly's like list of things you want. So pirates, storm Valkyries,
Yeah, literally.
Pirate Island,
Yeah, thank you.
Dragon Turtles.
Yes.
Okay.
Kraken maybe.
No Kraken in the Dragon Turtle area. Natural predator.
Yeah.
First things first, I will disguise self to just look like a much more approachable and pleasant-looking person rather than the gruff,
Okay.
like scarred, blue skin like me.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So look a little bit more like, oh, hello, I am a modern citizen. I'm just some sort of like I don't know, average-looking human. Average-looking human, darker complexion, nice, like sort of not peasant clothes, but just like something presentable.
Like, middle class.
Yeah,
kind of,
middle class.
Maybe like labourer or something,
Yeah.
but not like slum labourer. Like.
No slums, no. The first thing I want to do actually is just pawn off my old leather armor.
Yeah, sure. Easy enough.
How much do I get for that?
How much is leather armor normally worth?
It says this is 10 gold, but it's
be
my
pretty damaged.
Exactly.
Yeah. You probably have to start with scratch like 2 gold.
2 gold?
Because like at that point it's like it'd be scrap armor. Like,
Cool.
It's just people would use it for like maybe coating like the hilt of a weapon.
Beautiful.
Like that.
Thank you. I just want to go on out of my inventory. Love that. First thing is first. I would like to, because Flo asked first, I will try to find some fancy ink and some notebooks, and the ink has to be of high quality. And if I see any interesting books, I will snag an interesting book.
Roll an investigation, I think, to
Okay.
kind of like listen in and like try to find like reputable places.
That's fair. Let's do the pink die, because this is not a nice moment, kind of. Hey, pink works. Investigation, you said?
Yep.
18.
That's pretty good. I really thought I was gonna have you go to skip
I do have a plus. I do have a +2 to it, despite being
Yeah.
dumb.
But yeah, you have followed it, and you end up relatively close to the library. In fact, you imagine there's like a little kind of like potion magic supply store. There's tomes and stuff along the walls and like different different schools of spellcasting, as well as like inks, quills, piece of paper and stuff. And there's kind of like this kind of old, kind of squat looking like dwarf woman who's kind of like she's not exactly like, pretty or anything, but like old. Imagine very kind of witch-like in a way. Like what is it, like the witch from Spirited Away almost?
Oh, yo.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
kind of vibe.
Yep. Very clear image. Gotcha.
How can I help you, dearie? You don't look like a wizard to me.
Okay. No. Just a labourer on my break. Couple of friends. Couple down at the Masons. Need some more note keeping and stuff. I was wondering, have you got any interesting books for sale?
What kind of topic are you interested in?
What books on spellcasting, histories?
Well, I wouldn't know that Flo was interested in magic, so.
There would be we've got some school textbooks.
You got anything like something on the ocean? Maybe like some.
I have this book on sea serpents.
Sea serpents?
That's on the ocean. We've got a book on naval warfare, the history of naval warfare. Got a book about the different sciences and natural occurrences upon the waters. One on mysteries of the oceans.
I'll take the sea serpent, and why not? I'll bloody take the naval one as well. Might as well. How much do I owe you for that, love?
For those two, 5 gold pieces.
I'll give you 6, just because you've been so
Thank you. Takes a like long nail, just like.
Do I get a sense that was sort of a rip-off, or am I?
No, that seems reasonable. These are very nice, hardcover books. Very like delicate, very kind of delicate, kind of gold inlays and stuff like that.
Ah, beauty. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll put it in like my backpack. Do they only sell nice books, or do they sell like?
They've got like spellcasting materials, they've got inks. It's kind of like a school supply store almost.
Ah, beautiful.
You've entered which office works?
Which officer?
Come with your little dogs on machine.
Let me in.
Have you got
Do I just say fuck it and next campaign play a wizard?
Yes.
I
Good.
think I need to.
Yes.
I will smite that fucking wizard to the ground. They're weak bitches.
Boom!
I'm gonna play a cleric.
That's a fucking shocker, that one.
I'm gonna show up
Shocker.
next campaign with a fucking barbarian or something, okay?
That will be a shocker.
I would actually love to see you play a long-time barbarian character.
I will do it. You think I won't?
Call them.
Yeah.
Call them out, chat.
I will.
Call them out.
Yeah.
I can.
Okay. I'll
Still be a god
Mark this
barbarian.
moment in the
That's
history
fine.
of Chronicle.
Next campaign, Leah is playing a barbarian.
Yeah.
Yep.
Next one of my campaigns.
Yeah. No, I already have Holly's set up.
Next one of my
Holly-
campaigns.
But I have. Oh yes. Okay.
No, lost my page.
I'll
and yeah,
play a martial class next campaign. For lucky. That's
I
what
will also want good
I'll do
ink
it.
and good
I can
Not
paper.
an arcantrix, a rogue.
Okay, I won't.
Or a blade singer.
Okay, I won't.
Or a hexblade.
Okay, I won't.
Or an Eldritch Knight.
Fuck. It's okay. It's okay. I can keep going. I can do it.
You said barbarian. I was excited for barbarian.
Well, it just depends on next campaign.
Anyway,
But I'll play martial.
Yes, and just to keep it brief, because it's getting late. I want good ink and good paper as well.
Sure.
So how much will that set
well,
back?
she goes into a long and detailed speech about different qualities of ink and the different properties
I
about
need
what
to
they
speak
do.
to this woman.
So like certain ones that are a bit runnier, but they're good for kind of artistic purposes. These ones are good for faster writing and stuff like that. They're quick drying, so they don't smudge easily, so they're very good for taking notes during lectures. And,
That one. That one seems.
Yeah.
That one seems appropriate.
she also goes in about waterproofing as well. It's been enchanted. It's a bit more expensive.
I was just told fancy. It all seems fancy.
Use your brains, Zeph. Think about where we're going. Think
And
about what
saving
we're doing.
throw.
Can you give me a DC? To be like, oh yes, waterproofing seems smart.
How well does Zeph think about this?
Huh.
When you're doing like actions or something, and you're like trying to like, how often does Zeph think, how will this choice make affect others?
I mean, for this group, yeah, pretty consistently.
Consistent.
That's the reason he's gone shopping. All right.
DC would be 10.
Wasn't real. Wait, what am I adding?
Yeah.
What am I not adding? What am I adding or taking away?
It would be your int bonus or int save. Your choice. Dealer's choice.
What was the DC?
10.
Okay, I rolled a 9.
Oh, fancy ink.
It's more like Zeph sort of just loses track because so much is being relayed to him at the one time. So he's like, what about the fast taking note one? So you said the ink dries quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds.
like fast drying ink.
That sounds wonderful. I'll take some of that. How much will that set me back?
It's like 5 gold pieces.
How much bloody ink do I get?
She brings out like a large, like vase-sized amount.
Oh, I don't know.
A vase of ink.
Cool.
Look, the
He's
wizards go.
trying!
The wizards go through a lot of ink.
Yeah.
They've got to like
Me
do it.
too. Me too.
Yeah.
Cool, I buy that. How much for good paper?
Like 5 silver. It's freaking paper.
I'll give them a gold.
Wait, no. Are you buy? Yeah. Are
What
you?
GSM is the paper? Is it never
Yeah,
tear? Is
fuck
it
it.
vellum paper? Is it textured? Is it
It's-
linen paper?
Whoa.
Is it metallic?
Okay, I rolled pretty good for that one.
Well, no.
I like paper.
But also, before we get into this, how are you buying paper from? You buying loose leaf? You buying a
Yeah,
booklet? You buying scrolls?
Yeah.
A large thick tome? Like, how are you buying this paper?
Sheet by sheet.
Please buy
Well,
scrolls.
you can, for wizards, a lot of them buy, you have to buy like a certain
Wait. No. I didn't roll stupidly for that. What's the most practical form?
Probably notebook.
Then notebook.
Like small little
Oh
bag
no, I
notebook.
need notebooks anyway.
Yeah.
So 3 for 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
I rolled smart. I got a 19 on intelligence save.
Probably like a silver piece of notebook.
How many notebooks are there available?
Probably like 50 or so.
I'll take 15.
Yeah.
How much does that set it back?
15 silver pieces. Oh, but 5 silver pieces? There'll be. James, you're good at math.
What's up?
How much would 5 silver pieces be times 15?
That's like
7.5 gold.
7 gold and
I give them 8.
Yeah.
Jeez, I'm so good at maths.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting book, ink, good paper. Cool. All right, that's done. That's flow covered.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Much appreciated. I didn't catch your name.
I'm Miriam.
Miriam.
I'm
Miriam, you've been an absolute delight. My name's Jeff. I hope to see you around.
My name's Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
As you leave here, you shouldn't hide yourself.
You shouldn't hide yourself.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you mean, Miriam.
Oh, it always knows.
Give Miriam a wink.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's the thing.
This guy's
Yeah.
winking at everybody.
Fucking great. Fun fact: Zeph keeps trying to escape himself in front of very powerful spellcasters.
I don't know that.
Magical Merv knows all.
Magical Merv. Okay.
I'm Magical Merv.
Don't have to do this one super fast.
Miriam.
I'll also want to go buy flour for Mel, some cabbages, preferably rainbow cabbages for Shamms, and a delicious kebab for Ethel.
Yeah, that's like a gold total.
Gold total. Love
I
that.
don't know, there's a lot of very basic shit there.
Nice. No, because then we're getting to the fun one. This is for me. I would like to go to a blacksmith.
Yep.
Do they have any sort of fancy and ornate daggers for sale?
Plenty. And pretty daggers, yeah.
Yeah. There's another one with like I'm trying to think because I didn't really get any good distinguishable features. So Ella's a half elf, right?
Yep.
Do they have any like sort of like what color was their hair? What color is their
Red.
hair? Red.
Right now.
Is there a dagger with like a red gem or a red hilt of some description or some sort of like intricate design on the blade?
You spot one that captures their eye almost immediately. Basically, it's like a small kind of polished, very well polished dagger. Beautiful kind of leather hilt work and stuff like that. And then you notice the actual blade. It looks like that there's intricate kind of inlays of like bronze kind of going along the kind of steel tip of it. In like almost kind of like a red, like a lightning pattern of like this kind of bronzy color.
Ooh.
And like the hilt itself, it seems to have like the hilt is also inlaid with like a it's kind of like it's weird. It's so the hilt itself's like a steel hilt, and it kind of goes through wrapped in leather, and then the inlay is like this pommel is like this kind of circle with like steel in the middle, and then bronze also looping it.
This is very fucking fancy. All right. I approach the blacksmith. G'day, mate. Name's Zeph. I was admiring that piece of artwork over there.
Yes, that is one of my final pieces. I'm very proud of it.
The craftsmanship is so remarkable.
He like takes it down and like passes it to you. It's like perfectly balanced.
Like the Thanos, like just balancing.
It is made of, as I'm sure you have noticed, it is the material itself is very shiny. I have managed to get my hands on some mithril. It is very rare. It is lighter. It is pointier, and it does allow you to give a bit of flair to it as well.
Is this a magical dagger, or is this just like really fucking well made?
It's made of mithril.
Okay.
It is lighter. I'd say it has like a +1 to it.
How much would this set me back?
If it was a dagger, it would be smaller. How much is a normal dagger?
Like 2 gold.
Yeah, probably closer to 20. It's more expensive. It's made of a very rare material, but it's pretty as fuck.
A platinum is 10 gold, right?
Yep.
I give him 2 platinum.
He graciously takes it and gives you a dagger. It's effectively got like a +1 to it. It is made of mithril, and it doesn't have magical damage. I don't know what. I don't know who it's for, so it doesn't really matter as much if it does anything.
Cool.
But it's pretty.
This will serve me. This will keep me under under good protection. Thank you very much.
And he also pulls out, and it's like a beautiful kind of the actual sheath for it as well. Comes with one beautiful kind of leather, well designed, kind of gold inlays and stuff like that, and like beautiful gold filament along it. It's used like very nice gold string to kind of sew the end together as well. It's very pretty dagger with like a pretty thing.
I gotta tell the boys back back down at the work.
At the work.
I said that. No, I'm tired. Zeph didn't say that.
Now go tell the boys at the work, fellow common person.
No.
Work
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Solidarity.
Yeah.
Anyway, have you heard of that yokel strike? God, that would be terrible if you attended that thing.
Leave me alone. I'm tired.
Oh my god.
Gee whiz.
He says something more eloquent than that.
I'm gonna go down and tell the boys at the work.
Leave me alone.
Oh my god.
If I want to recommend the boys to come up here, who should I send them
Boys
to?
out of the work.
Fuck.
See, this is why I'm trying to do it. Haha. I want names, bitch.
Yes, trying to think of one. Is it
Do you need
I am-
names?
What?
Do you need names?
I am Pierre.
True.
Pierre.
Good name.
Pierre.
I was gonna give you Bubbles Burton.
Yeah.
Pierre?
I'm trying my best to come up with names that I don't chat GPT.
Pierre Blacksmith.
Although I still use it sometimes for names. It's very
Oh,
helpful
that's
for
all I
that.
want. That's all I
Just
fucking
finding
want.
one
Just
similar
want
you don't want to
fucking
steal.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Pierre. Well, hopefully I'll see you around later.
And I'll walk out.
Pleasure, sir.
And I'll find just like a little quiet alley where by myself so I can just drop the disguise. And then I'm going to put the dagger away somewhere where it is not obvious. Because my plan is I'm not going to give the knife to the child. Because Lynn said no. When Lynn says yes, then they get pretty knife. So I'm going to put the knife away in a bag where it's going to be nice and sealed and not being able to grab by anybody. And then I'll head back.
Okay.
Because Lynn said no.
I mean, at least the child's gonna have a very nice dagger.
Because Lynn said no, but at the same time,
And you're kind of like, you know, putting it myself, you notice that like how like the metal captures the light almost as well. Like first when you first saw it and stuff like that, it was a little bit shadow. It kind of looked like well polished steel. And like the more you look at it, it's like the metal was like fucking stunning. So like almost got blue tint to it. It kind of catches the light, it reflects it off, and it just like even if like you like lightly scrape or something, like you can see like it won't scratch or something. It's like intensely strong.
just like on something like in the alley, like, alright, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it carves through the wall. Yeah. It's not like deep enough to punch a hole through it, but it just carves through it like butter.
Oh, I'm jealous. Why did I buy it for the kid? Oh well, maybe I'll just use it until the kid's like, well, ready for it. Nah, but it'd be too obvious. Put it away.
I saw that wink.
Alright. And then I'll hit I'll do my usual check if there's anyone fucking dangerous and dodgy around causing harassment.
Yeah, perception, I guess.
That, you know me, I always roll over this. 15.
Yeah, I mean, it's fucking Boris, you see like street urchins pickpocketing.
No.
Like, swarms of kids pickpocketing stuff like that during the day and stuff like that, especially. It's like a lot of that. People like, you know, run busy streets and stuff. You see kids like working the crowds and stuff like that. You see as well with like trained eye and stuff. You see like people like it's coordinated. Like the kids, like one of them distracting, the other one's like pickpocketing.
No, I kind of respect that. It's like I'll like kind of try to catch eyes on one of the kids. Like, hey kid.
Yes, sir.
Reach into my coin purse.
Here. Don't pickpocket. That's how you lose fingers.
What are you giving him?
By God.
He takes it and is like, you got it, governor. Runs off.
I'm warning you. Just be careful out there, alright? These streets are dangerous.
Don't you worry, sir.
Please, sir.
Please, sir.
May I have another?
Please, sir.
No, actually, I'll be like, hey kid, come here.
Yes.
Just kind of like,
Oh yes, you should always follow strange men into alleyways.
no, and also I'm still in public view.
You know what they
Still in public view.
Yeah, strange scarred bowmen into alleys that will go
No, I
there.
didn't drop the disguise.
Okay.
I'm still.
Strange scar.
It's a public alleyway.
Yeah.
You know what happens, right? Though? Have you heard the rumors about the harvester?
What the fuck's a harvester?
You mean the farmer?
You hear about the guys that get the grain in?
The guy's down at the well.
No. Rumor has it he's from the Dawn King, right?
What the fuck's a Dawn King?
The Dawn King Republic, do you not? Okay, whatever.
What is that?
This kid's like 12.
This kid's like 7.
Oh shit!
Who's the
You're
youngest
threatening a
book?
7-year-old? What the fuck?
No.
It's just
Oh
like.
yes, so you know what happens.
Is that like you know like a column like a
No.
out of town like.
No. Kid, you're playing a dangerous game, but you have to do what you have to survive, and that's fine. But here's the thing: if someone gives you any gripe, or your friends any gripe, just call out for the harvester. He'll come looking, all right?
Help me, Grassman, come help! What?
Just call out their name.
Crossman,
You got it, Governor!
Crossman,
I'll call for the harvestman to come save me if someone tries to stab me. You got it, sir!
I just think the Zapathax like, I thought this was a cool name. Is this not a cool name?
It's just like, I have been separated from your plane for a while.
It's like meant to be harvesting body parts.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he's 7 or something, bro.
Bro.
I know, that's a child.
Yeah, but kids talk. Kids spread rumors.
I would suggest going for one that understands subtlety better.
Grassman, help!
Grassman, please save me!
Grassman, I'm down at the work.
It's Grandman!
You've accidentally created a Somna worshipper.
Grass, please help!
Another magic child. This one a druid. It would just be like the gods would be like, "Oi, people!" Just like throw like a.
Nature has never flourished so well.
They'll start screaming. Like 4 bears will just appear.
He starts spewing, Grassman, help me. Shall I leave?
Yeah, just hits something with bears and like breaks it. It's like, what the fuck?
You know what? Good point. Where's that Patrick kid? He'd be easy enough to. He'd be easy enough, right? And we'll actually understand.
Isn't he coming on the boat with you?
He can do a few errands before he comes along. I don't know if he's coming on the ship. He said he was interested, wasn't he?
Honestly,
I hope
he was like 16. If he's going on the boat with you, do you want him to know that you're...
No. Well, he doesn't know it's me. Look at me. I look like I'm fucking Jeff right now.
All right, Jeff. Enjoy your trip to the work. Not your finest lie, I must say.
Shut up, Sabotage.
May I suggest a factory worker, the factory, the docks.
I got tongue-tied. Leave me alone.
A gardener, go with what you know.
Let me tell the boys down at the work.
Ow.
You're never gonna live it down!
No, I'm not gonna.
It's 12 o'clock at night. Leave me alone.
Down at the work, baby. I'll be making them stacks of the work.
Me and the boys down at the work.
Cracking open a cold one with the boys. Me when I go home after the work, I hop on to game with the boys.
Me after the work playing the Fortnite. Me after work flossing at the rude customer.
After the work, I get onto the game.
Me at the work getting into a severe road accident after the work.
Me finding music specific.
Okay, well after I try to scare some kids senseless, I will go back to normal and then then wait at the front of the library for people.
Do we want to keep pushing on or do we want to wrap up?
It's up to everyone else.
I'm chilling.
What about you? Do you want to do the...
I don't sleep till late, so I'm fine. But it's just if people tired, gym tired.
Gym tired?
Gym tired.
What are we going to
Well,
do
what's
then?
the last little bit? Is the
It would just
Lynn
be
crying.
It would be Lynn crying for an hour.
And
Yeah.
you getting
Sure,
and you
I
getting
think-
your shit.
Well, that can't take too long, right? What do you want to do? You want to sleep?
You can do this then. You
Whatever.
Start the next session? I don't know.
can get cracking. It would be like 10 minutes. So.
Yeah, did you just 10 more minutes real quick.
10 more minutes?
Are you okay, Jim?
Dim.
Okay.
Sorry, but my stomach is...
Ah, your digestion.
Stomach.
What is Lynn doing?
It comes out of the library. Breathe. Everything is fine. It's all fine. Everything's okay. You did not just read what you just read. It's all fake. It's all a lie, and everything's great. Breathe out. Alright, let's go find my wife and my child.
Well, you don't have to like look far. I mean, you know.
Yeah, but let's go, let's go.
They just do like the thing, and like Lucy, you can see now Lucy is taking a much like more mentor role and really helping with like stuff like mage hand and like all the cantrip stuff.
Yay, not asleep anymore. Thank God.
Not only wake her up,
I'm
just
gonna
flipping flow
bully-
up.
I'm gonna bully the shit out of her. Ah, bullying sleep.
How well have you put yourself together?
I don't know. Can I like roll for how well I've put myself together?
Yeah, deception, I guess.
Okay.
Yes,
I guess lying about your mental well-being is a deception.
3.
Ha!
I rolled a 4.
I need to know. I was rolling for milk, but
Nice.
I need to roll for the child.
Oh,
The child.
I'm really good at this.
Yeah.
Mom, what's wrong?
Mother! Oh my god, do not pull that on me right now.
The
Mother.
mother would be crazy.
It's like, ah, mother!
Don't talk to me about mothers.
I have to drink a word right now.
Yeah,
Please.
with a 3. Yeah, you tried.
She always tries. She tries her hardest.
But you know, you're still a bit puffy and the makeup's run a little bit. So Melanie like spots it always constantly, and like Lucia's like gently kind of leads the other way a little bit to like, you know, turn around and just like focusing on that. And it kind of comes up, it's just like, you like alright?
No, I'm not.
No.
It's the first time Lynn's been like, yes, I'm fine. Lynn's not like this anymore. It's done. Living my worst life. Living my worst life.
So we did some investigating. The Elven Republic isn't a republic anymore. It is an empire. Run by my mother.
He just lets out like the fuck. It's like a shelter. It's like fuck. Like, he's like. She's like, I've like no idea like what to say about this, dear. What the fuck?
Yeah. Possibly starting a war. Potentially appearing.
I mean, I guess if you're looking for allies against your mothers.
Yes, I'm the Dragonborn.
Also reading about how they feel like they've been too soft on those who are not full-blooded elves.
No, your mom really was a bitch.
Yes.
Like, holy shit. She's like dropped like kind of like she's like fucking like she's like purple suit like it's gonna just become like quite pale, like paler. She's like fuck.
So that's what I found out.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going there.
Well, as always, I'm always here to be by your side, and I can pass as an elf as can Ella. However, your friends may want to invest in, at least the ones that can be disguised, should look at investing in them. However, I do not how you hide a horse and a turtle man.
Yeah, you
Turtle and horse.
The other ones, you know, you could kind of wear like a hood or something, and they're like vaguely people-shaped. But like...
Oh no.
She's like... I'm good at makeup, but I'm not that good. So that might be something you might want to look into. Or just send it and hope for the best.
Lynn's like gone.
You know,
Just constant staring off into the distance. Just, yeah, that's fucked.
yeah, no, it's just like, oh, just like, I don't know what to do.
Neither do I. Oh, there was a lovely picture of them too. My mother and my sister. Not my father though. He's still gone somewhere.
Wait, how did she get back to the war so quickly?
Yeah, that was the first time I've ever seen my mother happy, actually.
Didn't I just give you a hug?
Lynn's just dying.
What the fuck did you? I normally have this, so I'm like, holy shit, this is fucked.
So, it's great.
I like to think that I'm walking up just as they're hugging, and I'm like, no.
yeah, what a fucking 3? Yes, no.
Yeah, no. I immediately change shape into like I don't know, an obese dwarf, and just like walk off and just let them have a moment.
I mean, I imagine you not being super stealthy or something.
No. I'm like, oh, no, don't want to be a part of this. I'll roll.
You may roll a stealth check against Lynn's passive perception.
Cool. 25.
That does beat it.
You're lucky.
Because I'm just like, no, I don't want to ruin this moment. I'm just gonna wait.
I ruined the lovely moment that they're sharing.
I'm just like clearly upset. Nope. Mel can wait for the flower.
Yeah, Melian's quietly
is
sobbing. on your shoulder.
Beyond upset. She's not crying anymore. It's all gone. Dull. Void.
I'm great at this whole creative trauma thing. I don't know quite how to fix it. The whole idea was like I'm gonna add all this trauma and then like fix it. And I haven't no fucking clue what I'm doing that.
Yeah,
now.
fix
Fuck
it.
do we fix it?
I don't fucking know.
Now you have a character that usually always cries.
Have you tried repressing it?
That is a terrible idea.
That's so mean.
Same
Jesus. God damn it.
What the fuck is a healthy
One
version
day
of
I'm
response?
just gonna. It's just gonna be a damn he's broken.
Some wet chips. I'm too close to punching people these days. One day we'll just throw hands to the customer. Last year. But yeah, no.
It's alright, I'll find a way to fix it.
Oh
Void.
my god.
Yeah, man,
Done.
it's just like,
It's
I
done.
was just like, I don't know how many ways there are left to fix that. Apart from like institute, it's just like, I'm gonna shut up. Mom, this is fun. If you want some positive news, Ella, you open up a little bit more and she watched some wizards cutscenes, so that's how she kind of learned how to do it. So she's quite good at learning things.
That's great.
She learned how to cast magic solely by watching other people's hand movements.
That's
Wow,
actually
super smart.
lovely. That's amazing.
I'm gonna change the instat.
Yeah.
Is she a wizard or a sorcerer?
Arcane trickster.
A what? Arcane trickster rogue.
Fuck.
And there's a sneaky gal that can cast
I
spells.
saw how she put Lucia to sleep.
Yeah, that was quite funny. That was really funny actually. It was quite potent. Like I felt the magic. It didn't do anything, but I felt it.
That's great.
I mean, it's a helpful spell, I guess, to know for self-defense. So far, from what I've seen, at least from the magic and stuff like that, it's stuff like, like the shield spell and, little things like that. Things more like for protection and stuff like that. So there's no really offensive magic. She also can cast message, which is quite fun. But yeah, obviously there's like the dancing lights, and you've seen the mage hand. Also, she can cast charm person, but she's not great at that yet. Bit more practice.
Leah's depressed. Leah hates arcane tricksters.
Leah and Lynn is depressed.
Yeah.
Lynn's just gone.
Anyway, we'll leave it on that heartfelt, depressing moment of realization that there is now a racist elf in charge of the racist elf homeland. Isn't that exciting?
Flo just comes out of the library. Guys!
Flo comes out, and then you like see it, and I imagine Zeph just has a fat dwarf, flickers for a second, just like.
Yeah, I'm just like, my hand changes like to blue, and I'm just like.
Okay, Lynn doesn't look sad anymore. She just looks lifeless.
Melian's sobbing.
Seems fine. Melian's sobbing.
Melian's sad.
Melian is the one that's sobbing,
She's just like.
and now Lynn is the one that's like, it's fine.
Look, there's a fat dwarf with blue hands. It's been like 10 minutes.
I'm like winking, like. And then I run up to Flo, then I'll give them the
really kicked me in the shin. I was like,
No.
Squadron, but then
Yeah, no, you just see the squat.
blue
You just see their heads go back. You see the squat like fat dwarf like.
That is for the boys doing at the work.
I come from. Oh, hi there,
Go,
lassie.
bitch!
Lassie, I come from the work. Here is some ink for you.
Who the fuck are you?
I am a friend of your.
Why bother to me?
And what?
I'm a friend of your friend.
Okay.
Wink.
Okay, is this actually happening? You're doing this?
No, we'll do it
Okay.
next week. We'll do it next week.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, if so.
Uber Eats delivery for
Shit
Florián.
story.
Ink and paper. Anyway,
Not canon,
What the fuck is happening?
Not canon.
yes. we'll end on that little.
Yay! Thank you guys for letting me go to the library.
We did some lore, we did some trauma, we did more trauma. God, I fucking love trauma. I love giving it and I don't know how to take it away, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you've just made it worse.
I am
A
like
lot?
a shark
Yeah,
with blood
how
in
the
the
fuck are
water.
we gonna go to Vavora now when these two are gonna get fucking like stoned or whatever? If
That
they
was
don't-
always gonna be the case.
I think we might need to make a detour to the Draco Imperium. Get some allies on our side or something. Because, man, I
We
have a...
can't charge him with an army though.
No,
The fuck us up.
no.
What if that army's big enough?
What are we- what are we
This
doing
is
with this?
an army with literal fucking dragons in it.
Yeah, no, but I don't want to cause a war.
Oh.
I think there's already a war in the
I'm
race.
also like,
And I want to be on the... And I want to... I don't know, they're both kind of shitty, but...
also like,
Yeah,
I mean,
but
like,
also that completely negates the whole thing of getting a ship.
and why would the super stealthy cult want to start a war?
Cover up something bigger. Maybe they need blood for a big ritual sacrifice.
we-
No,
Yeah.
you divert attention.
Nah, I'm going ritual
You never
sacrifice.
know, yeah, like, why would they want to do that? Like,
Full
it's a
Metal
pretty
Alchemist
wild
style.
thing. Anyway,
Yes. My stream, I love you. Shit, was that me?
No, it's me.
No, it's
Oh, okay.
check out them socials. They're below somewhere. They're on YouTube. They're down below. If you're on Twitch, they're also down below. You know, follow, subscribe, follow us in the gram, follow us in TikTok. Be emotionally vulnerable.
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry, that sounded unnatural. Yeah. Thank you. And good night.
Bye, stream, I love you.
Bye,
Good
stream.
night, America.
Good night, America. Breaking news. Good night, America.
Okay,
It's time
sure.
for EP.
Yep, okay, bye-bye.
Time for
Bye-bye,
EP.
bye-bye. Please
Time
just...
for what?